remember to always give back.
Oh, I gotta get rid of donuts. Dang it. Donuts not here. What's up, guys? How's it going? It is Thursday night once again. I am in Loch Lauren. With me, as always, is Nutter Butter and A and Sonic Slasher. Oh, I'm sorry. The newly checkmarked Mr. Verified Sonic Slasher X. Let's fucking go. Fucking Sonic. Let's go. Love it. So, how does it feel, Mr. Sonic? Does it make you feel any different? Do you feel special? I would have too, man. No, that was fucking insanity, dude. The fact that I just found out like literally 2 fucking seconds ago, right before I hit the fucking live button, you fucking like, oh yeah, by the way, and it's like, oh shit, you son of a bitch! I can't believe you did it. Finally, there it is. Now I see it. You fuck. Let's go. Show that shit loud and fucking proud, man. Well, congratulations, Sonic. I've been hoping you'd get that fucking shit soon, and I'm glad that you finally got it. Fuck yeah, man. That, that is insane, man. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome, man. That's just insane. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, that's fucking cool, man. You've been fucking pushing for that forever, and you just came off of your 2 year stream, which was fucking totally hyped as hell. That went really, really well for you. I was excited as shit to see that, and then the fact that uh, Maddie made that insane fucking word search thing for you with all of your friends' help and everything, and picking out words just specifically for you, and I think it was. Oh yeah. She was like, "Can you keep a?" She's like, "Can you keep a secret from Sonic?" And I'm like, "Depends on what it is." And then she's like, "Well, I got something secret going on, and I just need a couple words about Sonic. Give me like a couple words." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Just wh- whatever, whatever you feel about Sonic." I was like, "Okay." And I gave her a couple words, and she goes, "Thanks," and just disappears on me. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, she was so nervous about it that you weren't gonna dig it and all that. And I kept telling her, I was like, and I even told her, I was like, "Do you realize that everything that happened throughout that entire stream, all the hypes and all the kicks and all the fucking subs and bullshit, I guarantee you, the thing that meant the most to him was the fact that you went through all of that to make something like that. And not only was it something special for him, but it was something he could share with the community, and the fact that everyone else could play it with you. And even though we had to like tell you where the hell the words were, but everyone got to enjoy it and play the game with you, so it was a lot of fun. Fuck yeah, it was. And then and then the Sea of Thieves community had one for you, and it was just like, oh my god, this is insane. Fucking, that was awesome. So Well, now that we've got all of the let's hype Sonic up out of the way. I want to present our special guest. This is a really cool gamer. He has been flashing his cards at us, showing us his badass fucking trading cards that he has. So that's awesome that we're gonna be talking to him about those. We all used to play cards at one point in time, whether it was Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering. God damn, Nutter, what the fuck? That's a massive piece of pizza. I know. I see him like turn the fuck around. He's got this massive fucking pizza the size of his face. I'm like, fuck. Good lord. Let's go, Oceans. Fluff of Netter. Let's go, Donut. Yeah, so our special guest today is the gaming, the Grim Reaper Gaming. How you doing today? Who? Oh, son of a bitch. It always have. Okay, is it on now?
Well,
There we go.
it's locked. We're just happy when he manages to change his category.
Shut up. Leave me alone. Don't be mean to me. I try really hard. It's my fault.
He tried his
I know.
hardest.
I know it's my fault. I'm sorry. I got a lot going on here. I got my OBS shit going on. I got the fucking 2 different kick pages rolling here. Jesus.
Doing better than I would. It's okay. Don't feel bad.
I have to put everyone's name up there so it looks nice and fancy. I even flashed the little logo thing I made that's, animated for the special guest.
Not to be nitpicky, I actually really don't care, but you technically did spell mine wrong a little bit.
What?
The N, the I should be capital.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what? Fine. Here.
And my R is lowercase than Reaper.
Oh, it is actually.
No.
Why we're poking
picky
fun,
motherfucker. Sonic, do you want me to add? Do I need to find a check mark for your name, Sonic, so I can put it up there?
Yeah, I mean, since you're editing everybody's name.
Oh shit. You know what? You guys yap, then I'll fucking do it. And you know what, Donut? Yeah, one day you're not here, and everything goes to hell. We got it. Just put his name as cunt. That's fucking hysterical. What's up, Shadow? What's up, John? How's it going? Appreciate all of you guys. Nerds. Yeah, we're nerds. You know what, Shadow? Fuck off. Don't make me drag you in here, too.
Yeah, we should. Get your butt in here, Shadow.
This is going to be the Unhinged podcast, apparently. Nothing is going right. Everything is going one way or another, and our other host is giving us shit for fucking failing. This is a great day.
Sounds accurate.
And now I got to find a check mark for Mr. Sonic. So you guys chat for a minute. I got to apparently look for this.
Hell yeah. So how big is your card collection?
Oh God,
I know you just showed me a couple cases, Grim.
We need a number.
And
not as big as my wife's. These are
is it all Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, these ones here are Pokemon. I recently sold my Magic collection. Oh, where'd her book go? As you saw, the big book, that's all Yu-Gi-Oh. And then, like I said, we've got a couple stacks of these are all first edition and limited edition foils.
Damn.
Oh wow, those are all foils too.
Yeah, I've got a couple sealed packages
Oh yeah,
upstairs.
cool. Do you have any graded ones?
We have one graded one that got a pristine 10 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon Japanese that was given to us by J40 from my wife for her birthday last year.
Yo, Graham, when did you start collecting? Anyway, how old were you?
So my son has a lot of my original collected ones from way back to Pokemon first movie and all that. I've been collecting since we were kids. These are a couple that you guys will probably appreciate. Remember back in 1997 what Burger King did?
You expect us to remember anything from 97? Are you shitting me?
Hey, so some of the stuff Burger King and McDonald's used to come out with. Yeah, look at that.
That is fucking dope.
That looks cool.
I have this up right now as a giveaway for my birthday.
They used to make some really quality stuff. That's awesome, man.
23 karat gold plated. And their outer cases are a little rough. This one I'm opening up because this one is my son's that I'm giving him for Christmas.
Apparently, Donut said that she's got one of those as well.
And as you can see, the gold is in mint condition.
That's wild.
Oh, I want that. I love Mewtwo.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
The Mewtwo is my son's. The Charizard is up for a giveaway on my channel right now for my birthday.
Ooh. You hear that, folks? Make sure you go on to his stream if you want to get a chance to win that. I actually might have to fucking sneak on there and get in on that.
The Mewtwo's current value in its current state is between $5,000 to $9,000. The Charizard in its current condition runs between $2,000 to $5,000.
And you know, and you said that came from Burger King.
Yeah, Burger King in 1997.
That's fucking
and
crazy.
The 10 that it's in is the new the recent Kanto regions. These are going for 50 to 150 a piece. I took some extra scrap material and made a nice little snug housing for it. You see, I can literally hold it upside down and it's not going nowhere.
Right.
The Charizard case is a pain to open and close, but I can see if I can pop it. See, yeah. I'm not as big on the collecting as on the cards as my wife and my son are, but as you can see, that is literally a pristine mint condition from '97.
Nice.
That's
wow.
awesome.
Somebody in my chat's asking, where do you get the gold rarity cards today, if you can, like the 24 karat ones, and etc.
Where do you get them?
Yeah, if you're looking to collect cards like that, like where's the best place to find something like that?
I think Sonic's about to go broke.
So you can find them on eBay mainly. Obviously, that's going to be some of the highest pricing. Sometimes you get lucky and find them at yard sales or stuff like that. I got really lucky with these ones. So I got
you're not here.
This one here. The reason I'm willing to do it in the giveaway for so low is this Charizard one I actually got while
maybe
getting that Mewtwo one for my son.
You just got
the guy gave me the Charizard with it. So I purchased the Mewtwo, got the Charizard, figured to do something cool for my birthday.
Hell yeah.
But a lot of it's luck.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Charizard is good too.
Uh-oh.
A lot of people like Charizard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've heard the Charizard fans will probably like this one here. So like I said, I'm not as big on the collecting, but I like my classics, I recently gave my son my original set from the Pokemon the first movie, the Ancient Mew, the gold stamp Mewtwo, all my first, second, and promo edition Mewtwo's, my first, second, and promo edition Mews. Yeah. From back when we were kids, But this set here's mainly Pikachu, but the one that a lot of people will like is, let me flip back. I like to collect the starters.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So my collection is almost full. So I'm going through every generation trying to collect the whole set,
That's crazy.
which is a lot harder than you'd think.
Yeah, especially with the old, the farther back you go, it's. And what's insane is like, when Pokemon first started, I knew it was kind of a thing because I saw parents spending stupid amounts of money on cards and stuff, especially like when Mewtwo came out. My friend of mine worked at Toys R Us, and they used to hold these like little mini tournaments and stuff. And of course, most people use it as like a bazaar where they were just trading and selling cards more than they were actually playing or anything. And of course, Toys R Us is like, hey, we'll just sell a bunch of shit. Fuck yeah. But
Dude, and Mewtwo is cool as hell.
but I just never thought about keeping any other cards that I ever had, whether it was Pokemon. I had a handful of Yu-Gi-Ohs. Obviously, Magic the Gathering was my cup of tea. That's why, like, I'm doing the Magic the Gathering theme for the podcast because right now those are hot right now. So I wanted to do something with our podcast, and I don't know if anyone told you yet, but at the end of the season, I plan on making physical copies of all these cards.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Cool.
doing a giveaway for them. So I am running into the idea that it's going to cost some money because most places, if you want to make your own like cards, you have to do them in bulk. So to be able to do it, just a couple of cards or whatever, I'm going to have to kind of do a homemade style, but I figured out a way that I can make them look really nice and professional. So, but yeah,
that's awesome.
I'll get some of those. I'll try to find some like false graded cases and put them in the cases.
That was the hard part too. The ones that you sent, like there was a lot of cool ones, but the way that they came up, either the spelling of the name was wrong,
right,
or because the art style that they were trying to portray, everything made me look like 3,000 years old. I was like, damn, that card's really cool, but it makes me look like I'm 400 years old. Like,
so I call it. So I call it battle worn. You're not old. You're battle worn. And that's what I told. That's why I told Iron Goddess when she saw her. She was like, "I look like I'm freaking 50 or 60." I was like, "It's not age." I'm like, like on the top of my head. I was like, "It's not age. It's battle worn." She goes, "Fine, I'll accept that."
That's cool.
So what Nutter's showing is our actual newest one of our newest merch which is the shows the host and everything, or the staff members of Game Nights and Good Times. And
yeah, I like that.
I gotta update Sonic's not too pleased with mine, but I've gotten way better at a lot of my getting the Magic the Gatherings cards a lot better. So when I send you samples like that, I should explain it to you. When I send you samples, it's just like, which one do you like? Because if there's anything that I need to fix, I will fix it before the final. And then,
so like I said, I kind of like the mix of all of them. Like they all had their own unique. I was like, that one's got this part that's cool, and that one's got this part. But I didn't want to seem picky.
So I also make special edition ones that I haven't made yet for yours, but I always make at least one special edition one, kind of like my version of the shiny of every single one, and those are like the special the ones that are special that'll go into like a handful pack or whatever, just kind of make it like a special thing. But yeah, I plan on doing, and I want to try to figure out how to do a wrapping, do the foil wrapping and all that stuff. I'd love to be able to figure out how to do all that stuff, but that's later down the road. But yeah, and it's pretty cool, and it'll be something fun for people that watch the show to be able to have something one of a kind, which will be, these playing cards that are of all of our past guests and everything. So it'd be pretty cool.
Right. I just realized that was blocking half the picture. Nobody has said anything about it. I was just sitting there blocking them.
Well, obviously you're into anime.
Yeah. But in this one here is Master Chief.
I was wondering.
Signed picture with Steve Downs. He's a lot shorter than I expected him to be.
They usually are.
and we were picking on what's his name? Does Gimli? Because we got there and he was literally only like yay tall. I'm like, you kind of really are a dwarf. He goes, no, you're a giant. I love that he keeps his character so well. And then he started trolling me with my wife because she is the first female in her division as a paladin technician in the army. So, she's a tank. Well, what are dwarves? They're tanks.
Yep.
So then he started going on that with him, and her and him were throwing lines from the movie and give me shit for being so tall. And I was like, this is gold. Like this is what makes these conventions. When you have the ones that are so driven, like Steve Downs, he admitted, he's like, dude, when I started voicing Halo, it was just like Nutter knows I've been working with some other game devs on their game. They were like trying to get me to do some voice acting stuff for them, and I was like, no, I know where that shit goes down the road. I'm good being in my little nook, This is,
You don't want to do voice acting? How come?
Hell no.
I've always
Hell no.
wanted
I've grown up with a lot of more infamous people. A lot of them in the family, a lot of them close to the family. I still do some work with some, and yeah, it gets to be a headache. Like fame and glory and blah 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 is great for some people, but not for me. I'm not. I'm okay with games and podcasts, stuff like that, but I'm not a like let's see you in person kind of person. You know what I mean? And a lot of that takes a lot of public presence, as y'all probably seen with people, and I like staying in my back nook.
Yeah, I always thought it'd be kind of cool to do some voice acting for like anime or something like that. Video games, whatever. But I always liked the anime stuff, and I always thought that I had a couple voices that'd be really solid. But it's hard to get into that, especially on the American side. So.
Oh yeah. So that's what was funny about his. He was like, they were just telling me they had this idea, and we were just like throwing around a couple of lines, and next thing I know, this game just takes off and everybody knows it. And he's like, now they're like 3 games in, and I never knew what everybody was talking about. He's like, all the fans kept coming up to me, and I was just like, kind of like faking it till you making it. He goes, so I went and played the games. He goes, the games are awesome.
That's awesome.
Some of them are really amazing to meet.
Yeah, I'd like to go to I'd love to be able to go to a couple of those conventions. I haven't had an opportunity yet, and I live so close to Vegas, and they have a pretty good sized one in Vegas. I just haven't had the opportunity to go. But yeah, I would absolutely
and Vegas
love
is so
to.
crowded.
Yeah, it does. Unfortunately.
Yeah, if y'all are Clerks fans, this is what this one is. This is an autographed. This one was actually double autographed. I ended up going to Best Buy and buying another copy of it unopened, because when they first autographed it, they autographed the disc.
Oh wow!
And I wanted to put it in a case. Well, I can't display the
right
if it was in the case. So I asked him if he could sign the outer piece so that I could put it, because I found one of the other vendors there at the convention was selling the protective collector's cases. So I went back over there. I was like, man, I hate to ask you, but like, you got time and how much to get another? Can I buy another autograph? He goes, I'm not charging you for that. He goes, here, and he gave me a bunch of autographs and a bunch of merchandise. He goes, and you messaged me and let me know how you and your buddy like my movie, because we were bullshitting about it. And I was like, dude, we've been fucking watching this shit since it came out. Like, that's what we grew up on. We're those stupid stoner kids watching fucking Jay and Silent Bob, Clerks 1, 2, and now y'all are releasing 3. He's like, you message me personally on Instagram and you tell me what you guys feel about the movie. I was like, fuck yeah, man. So he gave me a cool fucking autograph for my buddy's birthday, re-autographed this box so that I could put it in the display with the other DVD. So I gave the other one to my buddy, the autographed one. I gave that one to him. So now we both have it. Dude, a lot of these people are so much cooler than people give them credit for. Like, it's like they know, it's like the real meets, real knows real type shit you always hear people talking about. And that's exactly what it is. Like, the real, they know who the real fans are. They know who the real people who love their stuff. It's pretty amazing the extents that they go to for it to not only keep it as authentic as possible, but to keep you coming back for more. That's what I love about the right communities, the right games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I've only had a really one celebrity experience, and that was with Jennifer Love Hewitt, and it was
really?
yeah.
Cool.
So the company I used to work for, I actually got to do some deliveries to movie star homeless, but most of the time they were never there. It was just whoever their staff members were that were there to oversee and make sure I was doing my job and whatever, not being a looky loo or whatever. But she was actually there, and she hung out for like 20 minutes, fucking sat there and talked and was asking me questions not only about our product, but then she was kind of like asking, so what's going, how you doing, how long, asking me about the drive and everything. And then she started telling me about how if I was hungry or thirsty, the fridge is right over there. And if I want to use the pool, I'm more than welcome to. I'm like sitting there going, oh, wow, okay. So where do you want this thing so I can do it? I mean, she was cool as hell, but like it was so weird because like realistically, if you just talk to these people like normal people, they
And
are
that's all they ever want.
yeah.
They just want to be seen as an
And
everyday average Joe.
and as starstruck as I was, especially with her, because that was kind of like my go girl. That was like
Mm.
that was my girl, when growing up and everything. So to see her in real life, I was like trying to keep it all really down in there, going, do not act like an
Keep down to
idiot.
earth.
Do not ask for an autograph. Do not ask for pictures. Just you're here to do a job. Be calm. If she offers, then it's her idea, not yours.
They're all awesome. Like this is this is the band No Resolve. We ended up making
Nice.
a few people behind us upset because we just got bullshitting, like we're bullshitting.
Right.
So we lost track of time, and I give my wife a little grief sometimes. I'll show you the boo boo she did when we did this one. So I didn't know because they were behind me. Obviously they were all autographing and whatnot. So this is the shirt that I had. I didn't even intend for it to get signed. It was just hanging over my shoulder. Really cool shirt. Really cool shirt. I was like, fuck yeah, man. It's even got the Reaper and shit on it,
That's
So they
awesome.
sign it.
It's looking.
How am I going to frame that?
Actually, so when I went to Jim Carrey's house,
Oh, wait, you can't see there we go. Now you can see the autographs.
so when I went
Well,
to
you went to Jim
there
Carrey's
it
house?
is.
yes, I went to Jim Carrey's house back when him and him and what's her name, Jay McCarthy were together. She was a big advocate
Really?
for the company that I worked for. It was a whole thing. But anyway, I went to his house. Well, he actually had glass cases specifically for shirts and like jerseys and shit that showed both sides of it. So
Yeah, but then you got to rip the seams, don't you?
no, you just throw
Oh,
it.
or you mean he
No,
stands it on there with a mirror or something?
so no, it's clear coat. It's clear on both sides, just like a baseball card sleeve. But you can
Oh,
put shirts and
yeah.
jerseys in it, and then you shut it, and then you lock it in. But he had a
I know
bunch
what
of
you're
them
talking
with a bunch of signed jerseys from like the Red Wings, and then I think he had some flyers and stuff. But he had a bunch of those all like hanging in his pool house, along with a bunch of really cool. And that guy is a fucking kid. I swear to God.
We all are.
He had like arcade games and pinball machines, and he even had like that old school 25-cent Batman machine where you ride in it, that was
Oh, that'd be awesome.
that was outside of the grocery stores where you just kind of went up and down like this. But it was like 25 cents to keep your kid entertained for like 5 minutes while you have a
Dude,
cigarette
those things were.
outside.
I think I spent most of my childhood in those things.
But yeah, he had one of those, and but yeah, it was pretty cool. But the coolest thing about his place was that he had this pool, and it had 3 different layers. So it had the top one, which is like this little like pond, little dinky pond thing, and then it went into a little bit bigger pool, and then a bigger pool, and then finally went into his actual like full size pool. But he used all these natural rocks to use to filtrate it, but he would use the waterfall to help filter it downward and stuff so he wouldn't have to use a bunch of
Of
chemicals and all
natural
sorts.
filtration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was just like, oh my God. I was like, as much money as this man has, you can tell where he definitely put in like the effort to save money and save like not having to deal with like a bunch of crap. And I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. But that 3-tier filtration just for a pool was like, okay, that would be dope to have.
Dude, it would be. Like I'm just as bad. We got a main we got a main like primary filter for our water system, and then it goes into a full on reverse osmosis system. We had people come over like, how can you stand drinking from the tap like that? I'm like, I'm not drinking from the tap. it's reverse osmosis water after hitting 4 filter systems, and they're all natural filter systems like charcoal and stuff like that. Yeah, as you saw, I just sat back down with another stack of my collection. No.
Oh no!
This
What's
is where
the next in the
my
collection?
this is where my spelling of Grimmreaper comes from. The original Brothers Grimm story tales.
Nice.
Got to pay homage.
Have you seen the TV
Very
show?
cool.
I forget when it started.
Which one?
It's-
I think they had two
Yeah, I was gonna
different
say, which
TV
one?
shows.
There's an anime. They've got a couple
The one
TV
where-
shows.
It's in the modern age.
Is it where he was a detective?
Oh,
Yeah.
the one that's like shoot, what's that called? With the brothers.
Well, no. Well, the one he's talking about is Grimm, where he's a detective.
Yeah.
And he has
Yeah,
the
it's supposed to be like the one that's the two brothers, the paranormal investigator type stuff. It's the Supernatural. Yeah, it's loosely similar to Supernatural, but it's the brothers and they're detectives and they're going through doing the same kind of stuff. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, it's just one guy, and he's a detective on the police force, and he ends up teaming up with a blue blood or blue bod.
But it's the brothers Grimm. The brothers.
Well, so the Grimm is actually just a term for hunters. It's in their blood. They all originate from the original Brothers Grimm.
Yeah.
From the brothers, they all
I may
originate,
have
but they all
seen
have, but
something
they're
about
called,
that.
so basically in the show, blue bods, which are werewolves, and Uxbow and all that stuff, they're all in the show. Well, they all fear the Grimm because they're known as hunters. But he's different because he's different because he's a detective, and he looks at it in a police manner. He doesn't look at just kill or be killed. He actually tries to solve these cases, and it's actually a really good show.
I think I might have seen a ad about that or something.
Yeah, that's good.
This one here is one of the multiverse Batmans, and as you can see, it is signed in gold Sharpie. I actually got lucky. Found this one in a stack of like you know how sometimes those shops will do like the comic giveaway stuff that hasn't sold have been sitting in the back shelf. It was sitting with a stack of other random comics, and it was only a couple of bucks, and I pulled it out, and it just happened to have an autograph on it. I was like, oh yeah, nope, I'm not even gonna give you all a chance to pull that one back. It was in that stack, it was on that shelf, it is mine.
That's awesome.
So yeah, the Batman stuff as you were talking about,
awesome,
all in mint condition. So I've got all of the individuals as well as a sealed complete compendium or whatever they like to call it, the full album.
Right.
And then this one here, I found this one in the attic at an old house that I was restoring. I was buying the house to restore it.
Okay.
It's an old vintage Gothic by Gaslight.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, we're big nerds. We're big collectors. We collect everything.
Crazy you found that in the attic.
Dude, I found an entire box of them. I donated the box. I mean, there was Green Lantern, everything. I was doing my government contracts in the DC area, and I was on the go so much. And then I had to make trips up to New York, trips out to Vegas. I had to go. So I ended up not completing the house. I ended up selling it. I finished the renovations, and then I sold it. And then I had nowhere to really keep a bunch of my stuff. Most of my stuff was hanging out at a buddy from middle school's basement. And I was like, he's like, man, you ever going to pick your stuff up? I was like, let me go see. So I started thumbing through. I had a bunch of like computer stuff for streaming and whatnot. And then I found the boxes of all the comics. I was like, ooh, what can I do with these? And nobody wanted to buy them because, everybody respects the value of them. They're like, those are worth way too much. I'm like, here, just take them. Just take them. Like, I'd rather them go to people who want them and will take care of them and appreciate them like a comic shop than them rot in the basement. Because I'd rescued them from rotting in an attic. Like,
right. Yeah, I used to have some pretty old
Definitely.
stuff. You still got any comics, Sonic? You got any old school collectibles?
I got a few comics. I got a few Spawn comics. But nothing. Yeah, nothing
You'd be surprised.
collectible.
Spawn has increased in value over the years because it's one of those cult classics, and they've been talking about rebooting Spawn. So whenever they reboot, all the old school shit always goes up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've noticed.
And McFarlane's art is also always awesome.
Oh yeah, his
That's what I
shit is
love
pretty.
About him.
Yeah.
I had somebody steal I had the original double-sided DVD of his Spawn, where it was all cussing and sex scenes and blood gushing everywhere. Right. And the movie was so long. You know how they used to do it back. They weren't just like 20, 30 minutes. They'd be like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 hours. And you'd have to get up halfway through, flip that bad boy over, put it back in, and continue.
Yep.
I had somebody stole it. That was the one thing out of all my collectibles and stuff. Everybody's like, yeah, I got this, and I got this, and I got this, and I got this. And I'm like, cool, but what about my Spawn? Gone. I was like, bruh, the one I cared the most about.
We actually have a VCR cassette Spawn that was actually a promo of the movie, and it's not supposed to be in normal people's hands. It's just it's a full movie, the full out movie, but it's only meant to be as a promo for like critics and stuff like that. The review tapes. Somehow, some way, my wife's mom I think it was my wife's mom. She ended up with it, and we still have it to this day. But when you put it in, it actually literally says this is not intended for normal viewers. This is a promo copy, blah, 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 blah. If you're found with this, you're in deep shit kind of a thing, which, they're never going to, unless you like try to sell it. I don't think anything's going to be, I mean, that's really how what it is when you sell it is when they get like bitchy. But if you just keep it in your collection, it's whatever.
One of my friends from high school back in the day, I think it was his dad or his uncle. I don't remember. Like I said, where we grew up, we ended up mingling with a lot of those people. Like I've got a unreleased demo from Drowning Pool with some of the songs that are on the Center album that nobody has ever heard because they never reached the album. That was given to me for my 16th birthday, I think it was. They were like, "Hey, yeah, he loves metal and stuff. Have him test this out and see what it sounds like." So we ended up with a lot of cool stuff.
Right.
So one of my buddies, like I said, I can't remember if it was his dad or uncle. He used to get all the movies and shit. Like, I'm sure y'all heard one of the X-Men movies that had that leak that they had to completely rewrite the ending. Dude, I wish y'all could have seen the original ending. It wasn't finished. We watched one of those leaked copies in school. We had our Japanese anime club, which we abused the shit out of. And people were like, "What are y'all doing?" We're watching like our stuff. They're like, "Oh, okay." And then one of the teachers came in. They're like, "I don't think y'all can be watching that stuff in here." And we're like, "What are you talking about?" They're like, "Well, one, that's not even anime. We're watching the original release of the Star Wars? Which one was it? Because they started with 4, 5, 6, so I think it was like the Star Wars one or whatever. We were watching the original release months before it hit the theaters. We were watching the original X-Men one when they introduced Mutant X. His dad worked there. No, his dad worked there. Yeah, he worked for the studio production stuff, so he got a copy of it. And it was the ending of it, when they're at the big nuclear facility, like silo shit. Dude, the original scene was so gruesome and devastating and shit, but we couldn't really see it because half of it was like in CGI, so it looked like it was being worked in Blender and shit still. Right. So like it was like chopping in and out because they were like, testing which parts to keep and which parts to delete. And I was like, dude, that shit is, when you can have those friends that can get their hands on that shit, it is awesome until somebody fucks up and puts it like out there.
Yep. Yeah, it only takes one to ruin it all, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then that's when they start cracking down on everybody, and it ruins it for all of us. It just.
Yep.
Oh, I think I messed up when I did this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm not worried about. Somebody just said something.
Oh, Grim, are you live?
Oh yeah.
How long have you been streaming, Grim?
I don't know. Since we've been doing this, I'm terrible at. Yeah, I'm terrible at announcing that. Nutter should know by now.
Well, I mean, like overall.
Oh, overall, when did streaming
I
start?
knew what he meant.
When did streaming start? Is the better question? Like,
yeah.
no, like when did
when did
streaming
you-
start? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like whenever it
when did you
started,
start
bro. Like,
streaming?
I don't know, when I hit the stream button on
Officially.
OBS, like 2 hours ago. I don't know.
no, like I remember when I don't remember what the platform was called, but just before like Twitch and YouTube and Facebook started,
Justin
the
TV.
consoles you could start. It was called what?
Justin TV.
I don't know. Is that what it was called?
Justin TV was
Justin
before Twitch.
TV, that's how it started.
No. The first one that was linked to the consoles, what was it? The PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 or whatever it was. The one that first linked to the consoles. I mean, we were making content since like 2004, 2005 with our cheesy ass camcorders and shit, putting our bullshit
Right.
online or doing the remember you take your favorite song and you remix it with your favorite anime kind of corny shit. I mean, we did that since like fucking 2004, but actual live streaming, whenever they actually officially attached them to the PlayStation 3 is I think when I started. And it was streaming to some streaming platform that they ended up taking down. And then it was Facebook Live and YouTube. And then after a while, they took those off and took the Facebook off and made it to Twitch on the console. And then I was like, fuck it, I might as well just switch back to a computer and then started multi-streaming Twitch, YouTube, and the works, and eventually got dragged over here to Kick when it launched.
So do you like it over here on Kick?
Yeah, it's a lot better, less toxic, man. Like I hate saying about some of the other platforms, but they get pretty toxic. They don't see their viewers as people; they see them as numbers and like property. I'm like, yo, there's like trillions of people in this world, and you're getting upset over 200.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Crazy. Yeah, I've enjoyed
And it's
being
like,
on Kick too. It's been a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
easier.
And I'm gonna be honest, the biggest thing that actually got me streaming is one of my best friends growing up. His mom used to call us two halves of one idiot because we got the same first name. And I get physically injured a lot, and he had autoimmune disease and stuff, so he gets like sick a lot, and we're always doing dumb shit together. Like we got scolded one time when we took you remember the old metal bed frames?
Right.
Yeah, the shin busters. So we took some of those and we stabbed them in the ground in the backyard. Took the garden hoses and made them into like rings, and was beating the hell out of each other with the chairs and stuff. And his mom got home, and we were all wasted and high off our asses, and she's waking us up, and you know how those terrible wake ups are when you're a teenager. She's like, "What the hell were y'all doing to my bed and my backyard?" Like, huh? We had a whole backyard wrestling, and we tried to tell her we didn't do anything. We don't know how that happened, and she found the little camcorder. She goes, "Uh-huh. And what's this?"
Shit.
And off the camcorder you hear, "Hit him with the stick!" Oh, Tiny took him down. We're like, "Oh, we've never seen that in our lives." And she goes,
That wasn't us.
"You're grounded." So, we're all stupid. We did our stupid shenanigans coming up, and that was the best part about it is we used to do that before, but because of his medical stuff, he can't really get out and do stuff. And with me moving so much with my contracts and stuff over the years, I'd still go over to his house and hang out when I could, but like it's hard sometimes, especially with like right now he's like 2 days away. When I was in the area, he was still like 4 hours away, and it was COVID. And I was like, bro, I work a federal contractor. I can't just like hang out with you because I work around a lot of people who are in those areas and high risk. I want to get you sick. So that's when I picked streaming back up a little more full time and a little less of the part time. So if I wasn't working, I was streaming. Because this little turd, I'd go to his house and he'd be like, "Yo, so you're good at these racing parts. Take care of that for me." So I'm like, dude, if I'm just going to be playing your game while you watch anyway, I'm just going to stream it and you can just watch my stream. He goes, "Okay."
Fair enough.
That's what got me back into streaming like as much as I do is stuff like that, and stuff like our my buddy Drac Red, who gets on me for doing my 3D modeling and edits and coding and stuff. He's like, stream that, people will watch it. I'm like, dude, I'm just out here like living my life, and I got everybody telling me to put the camera on it. I'm like,
oh yeah, we know a few Baron. He does that a lot, where he has a camera set up right where his 3D printer is, and he just sits there and chats while it's doing its
got
thing.
one of those too.
And
Or he plays games as well.
yeah, he plays games
So I
with it in the
can't show
background.
you
And all
my
that.
3D printer at the moment. It's kind of my soda can collection. I upgraded some parts and I got to get new filament, so it just turned into a catch-all. I'm like, I got to clear that back off.
It's now become the family treadmill hanger.
I've got a what you call it? I got a capture card sitting on it. I got a Nintendo Switch sitting on it. I got everything sitting on it because it's a custom modded Ender 5. I put all the stuff on there myself, pinned it up, coded it myself, and I'm like, man, I need more filament. My filament went bad. I'm like, I'll get that next week. I'll get that next week. I'll get that next week.
I'll get it next week. No worries.
I'll get it next week.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. My eyes keep snapping back to Sonic's Jack Skellington balloon back there.
Yeah, he's still staying upright so far.
I got something you might like.
Hey, Grim.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, he just stepped away.
No, I'm listening. I hear you.
Okay. How do you prep the mentally how do you prep mentally before you go live?
You might not like that answer.
Answer it. Honestly,
lots of anxiety medications.
On Twitch. Honestly, I used to do the same thing.
Well,
but also,
that's what I've got for me. So yeah, I
that is cool.
When,
that is a badass coffee mug set.
Also, what it wasn't weed. It wasn't meds. Booze helped the confidence a lot back in the day when I started streaming on Twitch.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That helps too.
And then you block out.
I love my coffee too.
See, I'm like Sonic, coffee and herb. That's all we need to get that little bit of spark.
That's right.
Yeah, and what's really funny though is because people gave me crap for being, they're like, well, how did you work over the years? I was like, I primarily worked as the company owner, and I got to pick who I wanted to work around. So helps with your anxiety when you're not a people person,
Right.
When you grabbed a couple more you're gonna like there, Sonic. I've had these ones for so long I don't even think the batteries work anymore.
Oh, nice.
Frosted, and they got firefly lights in them.
Cool.
And then I've got these are the ones we picked up here in last year.
You got all sorts of goodies in here.
So the real question is not what do you collect. The real question is what do you not collect.
Right.
Well, that is a very good question. One my buddy in Scotland hates me for because he started sending me pictures of something that he was looking into collecting because I got my little
Pop-its.
I found an original series mint condition Jack Skellington on the shelf, stuck behind the backstock at a random hospital gift shop. So they had to give it to me for the $19.99 it was advertised at.
Nice.
And I found that earlier this year.
There you go.
And you know how much you're going for. But my buddy, he got mad because he was showing off his second edition. So the first one had that purple on it. The new ones had the blue. He had a blue one that he got autographed. And then he started showing me pictures of one of these. He's like, "Oh, dude, look at this cool thing that I found on the market, but they're like really expensive, yada yada yada." All right, well, I have one, and not only do I have one, it has all of the good bits still inside of it.
There you go.
All the paperwork, including the original receipt from a shop that a lot of people probably don't recognize, called Suncoast, that shut down in 2008. We got the original receipt from the day of sale, and he was like,
That's awesome.
"How about you sell me your movie?" I was like, "How about you try that one again with somebody else?" And he goes, "Come on!" Like, I've literally had this since this collector's edition released.
That's awesome.
But yeah, we collect a little bit of everything. We got lucky with this one. I don't know if y'all recognize that series or not. I grabbed it initially for the picture. I thought the book and the spines and all that was pretty cool.
Nice.
And it was in the wrong spot. It was supposed to be a $40 book. I got it for about $10.
Oh wow!
The newest World of Aragon series.
Oh, there you go.
They screwed up and put it in the wrong spot with the wrong label on it. We collect everything from cards to
I've got this
well,
is what this is
everything.
This is my book that I got. That's kind of like a special edition. It's The Hobbit.
Oh, yeah.
It's got the gold the gold writing on the side.
I need that one. Yeah. See, we collect everything.
Yeah, the inside
Cards.
It's got all the Elvish writing on the outside. I figured seeing that shirt that you had would make you appreciate, because I knew exactly what that shirt was.
Oh yeah. Have you seen my JL my Lord of the Rings one that glows in the dark?
No.
I don't know where I put it right now because I was wearing it the other day. Oh, is it in the laundry basket? Okay, that explains it. This one I was a little upset with because somebody not only wore out the casing to it, but they lost the other ones that were in the series. It was a limited run zombie series for Marvels.
Nice.
I've got to get a new sleeve for it because it was a little mistreated. Yeah, we are pretty big collectors of. If it's collectible, we'll collect it.
Yeah, I ended up picking up also the Book of the Sith and the Jedi Path.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's got it's pretty cool to watch to read it, because it's like, you see all these little notes and stuff that Luke Skywalker wrote in them and stuff. It's really neat looking.
Yeah, we literally collect everything. That was autographed by Gary Sinise, Lieutenant Dan.
Right.
I'll have to run out and grab it real quick because I think I left it in the car. I've got a card set that I don't know if you guys have even heard of, but since you brought up that one, I got to show you these ones. I dug these ones out.
Welcome to Ultimate Geek.
Yeah.
I've got all those too.
Oh, nice.
If you don't have at least one special edition box set,
I bought my father a Gandalf, an actual real life replica of Gandalf's pipe, and sent to my father. That is an actual,
awesome.
and then you can actually use it. And he goes outside and loads it up with a little bit of green and sits outside on his porch and puffs on it and has like a Gandalf moment. Because I even bought him this full size replica of Gandalf the Grey's staff. And it's got and it lights up on the top and everything. So I was like,
totally jealous.
Yeah. So now I just gotta buy him the robes and everything, and I got a complete Gandalf on my hands. That's awesome.
There you go. Like I said, my wife and Gimli were going at it for a good minute on that one. Here you go, Sonic. I got to get him new batteries.
Uh-oh.
You like my buddy?
Hey, there you go.
Life size. Yeah. Life size 0.
Dude, I think I've seen a couple of those before.
And then as you can see, there's some of the collection, including my custom license plate. Even got all things Final Fantasy, including the movies. Like I said, my collection's not near as vast as my son's, but we collect glasses, shot glasses, anything Tim Burton, most of the Nightmare Before Christmas, Disney stuff. I've got my collection of the Back to the Future. I love these ones. A lot of these that you see are the child. They're not, Yeah, I know it's dusty in here. The dog stirred it up. I got to clean it. But see, it's a Mandalorian, the child. It's not Grogu. It's child.
Right. That's before he had the name.
Yeah. And I've got the complete set for these.
Silver Wolf. Thank you.
Let's see. I've got to find where that got sat.
Yeah, I've got a Grogu doll that's about this tall.
He'll forever be the child for me. I'm sorry. I can't get around Grogu.
I really enjoyed the series, but I did say that when they did the young Luke in there, and knowing the fact that Mark Hamill actually did it himself, they just did the deepfake younger look on him. That was dope, and that was such an awesome scene.
So the Mandalorian metal pieces that you saw on there,
right?
Those are magnetized. They came out of this set here.
Nice.
So it's got the original. Is that light up all the way? There we go. Here, I'm not playing games, so I can turn these lights on and get a little better lighting in here. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
It's got a big old pack
So
thing
you
back
probably
there
see
too,
it now.
Sonic.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's the what's her name's headband.
How long has my mic been muted?
Probably the whole time.
No, I think probably for the last 10, 15 minutes.
That's okay. No one was listening to you anyway.
What I was trying to say. Also,
as you can see, that is an official
Grim,
certified.
Awesome.
You could open a museum.
No shit.
In your house.
So funny enough, no, okay. So my house is actually one of the original officers' houses that helped found Fort Riley back in the day.
It
was built in 1862, and the original. I'm sure you all have all heard the story in school of Lewis and Clark and Sacagawea and the Lost Eden of the West.
Right.
We are in the Lost Eden of the West. I actually found an entire manuscript written in 1960 about it, with verified statements from the original expedition teams and all that stuff, documentation, the works.
Well, once again, I'd like to state: is there anything that you don't collect? Because apparently, even your house is a collector's edition.
No, because we collect cars.
I think he doesn't collect.
I know, no kidding.
Not even really.
He even has a license plate. I think that's a license plate with his name on it.
And then he's got a Pac-Man set up there. And where's your pinball room? There's got to be a pinball room in there somewhere. Watch this camera will start moving, and they go, "There's the pinball machine."
He probably does have one.
Probably, I wouldn't doubt it.
I would actually love to have a. I would want the whole size one, but I would love to have a pinball machine.
Yeah, I even collect bicycles. I've got a couple of old school bicycles.
Oh my god!
I've got a Sears Free Spirit tricycle from 1959, and bought my wife a purple Coast to Coast.
Did you say 1909?
1959.
Oh, my dad.
I had a Firestone Deluxe Cruiser from 1930.
I believe.
I collect dice.
He has my grandmother's or grandpa's, because they do look, male and female bikes back then look very
nice.
Kind of the same.
Get into focus.
1930s bicycle. You would
hell yeah.
like it.
Oh yeah, I love them. I've restored. So I was restoring a 1930 something Firestone Deluxe Cruiser, pre-war, and these guys were like, "What are you doing with that?" I was like, "I'm just restoring it for shits and giggles, And they're like, "Well, we're restoring your car." I had a 1979 Triumph Spitfire with the original shipping manifest and everything. They're reupholstering it for me. They said, well, instead of you paying for this, he goes, how about you give us that bike and we'll do the upholstery for free, $10,000 in upholstery. I was like, that's a little high. And they're like, no, it's not. And I looked up the price of the bike and I was like, I guess we got a deal.
Sure, like if you're willing to do that, then this bike is worth a stupid amount of money.
Yeah, but I don't. My friends, even my friends, get on to me. I I know it doesn't seem like it. I collect things because I love history. I've got a passion for cool shit, but I don't really hold value too much. So like this one here that I was doing the giveaway for, I was originally going to give it to a buddy of mine, and he was like, "No." He goes, "I just looked it up. Those things in that condition are going for $5,000 on average." He goes, "I could never just take that from you." I was like,
That's wild.
I guess I'm gonna raffle it then. I don't know. Like, I don't know. So
You just kind of.
I know you guys do Yeah, I just collect it because it's cool. So do you guys recognize this?
Oh fuck.
That's not Mortal Kombat, is it? No.
No.
Ultimate Fighters, or
okay.
Universal Fighting System is what they called it, and it had all the characters from Persona. It was a card game.
Right. It was the Persona card game.
Mm-hmm. It didn't last very long, but it was really cool.
But the video game seemed to last forever.
Yeah. Well, so what kills it is the same as what kills most, is the people complaining about, the overpowered cards.
Right.
And they ban everything, and that's one of the reasons that it kind of died, was because of cards like this guy. As you see, it's a different color cover. These are red. This one's gray. I had a whole deck for him. Somebody stole. All of his cards amped up his attack and defense and his HP. So every time he attacked or retaliated or defended, he'd climb in power. Like, well, that's fucked up. Well, that's lore based, bro. Like, have you ever played the games? Have you ever watched the anime? Like, that's how he is. It's not that is broken. That's how he is. Just like Lilith, and they all have their perks. They can absorb life and blah blah blah. And there's one of my few remaining magic cards.
Oh, the Ent.
Yeah, Reese the Exiled. She was a pretty dope character. I love the Reckless Imps. I was that asshole.
Oh yeah.
Because I used to direct damage back to your hand.
I used to play this really nasty deck, and it was a triple deck where it was blue, white, and green. So so it was very health heavy. So I called it my John Elway deck, because I would end up getting so much health and everything that every time that they would try to like knock me down, I just instantly get more health just to get myself back up. And by the time they kept doing that, and I was sending, a couple of their creatures, away and everything, by the time they realized that I had a shit ton of cards that were on the deck, that once you put them in combinations, then you could actually use them as attacks instead of defenses. And I would just basically wipe them completely clear, the entire board and everything. I mean, I had a devastating thing, and they absolutely hate it, because every time they took a point away from either me or my cards, I could automatically put life onto it, because I had so many different life cards that it was just like you couldn't get rid of me. So I called it my John Elway.
Yeah, I played black, white, green.
All right.
I played black, white, green. Yeah,
I would
switch
blue and green. I would switch blue and black. That would, depending on who I was going up against. That's how I would switch up between blue and black. Green and white were always, but the third one was always my depending on what I was playing against.
So, and to answer your other question, is there anything I don't collect? No.
Oh Jesus!
We collect coins.
Of course, you got stamps.
Okay, so I don't collect stamps. Well,
oh my God, we found something.
No, he just said, well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, I do have a few. I've got a couple that are really cool, so I can't necessarily say that either.
Oh my God,
Jesus, this is becoming.
Man, we've got a couple postcards and stuff. But yeah, I love the coins, man. Some of these coins have really
very
wild
sorry
stuff.
for your deposits.
Let's see.
You got a pinball machine
Trying to think of something we don't. I had one for a long time as a child. We actually had an arcade machine, like the full size arcade machine in our living room.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
Okay,
My dad
I might regret this, but what's the weirdest thing you collect?
You? No, I'm kidding.
You're now part of the collection.
technically, we do collect streamers. I mean, I've got you all followed and tabbed up, and you're so technically you. No,
He's the collector
No.
from Marvel.
Okay, if we're going that route though, the weirdest, if we wanted to count that as a collection, the weirdest thing I collect is exploding beef.
That is true. Beef is.
I love Beefy, but
Beef
he's
is
the
on his
cornball.
own.
I got beef feet. I gave you something to add to your collection, Grim,
What's that?
in your DMs.
Beef is wild, man.
Beef is. Oh my lord. Okay, yep. Nope. Nutter Butter took back the lead.
It never surprises me. It never surprises me when he comes in and leaves his little comments. You're like, oh god. You don't even have to look at the screen. You're like, oh, that's Beef.
Oh yeah. You don't even have to look.
I go right into his chat, and I just take it right back on him.
I know one of the neatest things that we just got. One of the neatest little things we just got was this little. Have y'all ever seen that?
Oh, not the minis though. I've never seen a mini.
I've seen them.
It's a whole game. It's kind of like Chutes and Ladders, and it's Harry Potter themed. Speak of the devil. he was summoned and he heard it. That's what that was. Yes, we've got a little bit of everything. Oh, here's another one that you'll like, Sonic. And it does work. I've tested it. When you put hot liquids in it, it glows. I've got a couple different variants. Yeah, it literally glows green with the Oogie Boogie. I've got another one that adds the physical background, like of the hill in the moonlight. I actually collect stuff from other streamers as well. I don't know if you guys know Soul Traps YT, but this is an item he was 3D printing and it messed up, and he was going to toss out, and I was like, no, I'll take it.
Nice.
So, yeah, we collect a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We collect guns. We collect anything. If it looks cool, I'll grab it. Incense burners. Like I said, she got an entire Halo collection upstairs. Let me see.
So, by any chance, are you into Chainsaw Man?
What?
Chainsaw Man?
Chainsaw Man.
It's an anime.
Yeah.
Oh.
Huh.
You make me feel like a noob again, Locke.
How could you not know Chainsaw Man? And then you're into anime.
Never heard of it.
Oh, God.
Pokemon, Sailor Moon, and Dragon Ball Z.
No.
That's the extent of my anime knowledge.
What's up,
We've been over this. I love Sailor Moon. I grew up on that. Yeah.
I'm fine with the Sailor Moon. I'm fine with that.
Like Sailor Moon at all,
my wife and her sister love Sailor Moon.
If you do like Sailor Moon at all, for the love of God, do not even attempt to watch the live action Japanese one. It has English subtitles, but still, for the love of God,
Chainsaw Man.
You will turn it off.
Chainsaw Man.
This is one you guys might like
in a minute. Pretty soon, and I guess the theaters are doing the Master Cheats. Let's go.
Let's go.
The original Halo 3.
I don't have it anymore. Yep,
the original Halo 3 one. And then it's full of dice pouches and
nice.
Like I said, we collect lots of stuff. What is this? I don't even remember what all we have. These are this is part of my wife's set that like I said, I've been building her every anniversary and stuff. I'll get her stuff. Hold on. Let me blow the dust.
Custom dice.
Nice. Wow.
Okay, those are cool.
Yeah.
Gunmetal. Gunmetal with
never
purple.
played Dungeons and Dragons.
They're all gunmetal gray with purple
nice
numbers.
That's insane.
They kind of match our cars. Yeah. Like I said, we collect. So as collections go, they typically do collect dust as well. So technically, we collect some dust too, I guess.
Hey, you know what? In your house, that dust could be valuable. Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the amount of things it's
Star Trek
touched.
rings. Yeah. Right.
This dust touched
keychains.
a $5,000 Pokemon card.
Jar up a dust ball and be like, this dust has touched this, and this memorabilia.
Yeah, and you can just make sure you do an authenticity certificate where you actually sign and say, yes, this piece of particle of dust has been all over my room.
Yeah. We even got this one for. I forgot about this. You need to put this on your coin tray. So I built her a custom coin tray with a buddy that lights up and reacts to music and everything. So she collects her army coins. So we got that to add to her army coin collection from GalaxyCon. We got a couple of them. They're limited editions.
Nice.
Yeah, we collect. Oh, come on, get out of there!
Good.
As you can see again. Oh no, it ran away. Again, collecting the dust. But yeah, we got the limited edition VIP pins, patches. Again, we go state to state in my travels before they pulled me out on my heart. So I'd collect key rings. We collect shot glasses. We collect glasses. Don't mind the whiskey.
Hey, I had a little bit of that not too long ago.
Yeah, you did.
See what? I don't even know what all's in this pouch. Oh, this is her other set of dice.
Let's go Bronx.
Nice.
See if I can get a good view on those for you.
Those are pretty.
I
like those.
It's getting the camera to focus.
Yeah, cameras don't like to focus, especially when you have a bigger when you have a background it focuses heavy on.
Yeah. It's like you got so much stuff back here.
Yeah. We don't know what to focus on. We're gonna focus on the anime girl that's right in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, the lady that does yours is pretty cool. So when I got we didn't even know that they were doing the anime, the Gundam, the Mars one. We didn't even know that they were even in production with that one. And oh yeah, her Halo stickers. We didn't even know that one was even in production, and she didn't want to get all the same image. I got
right,
and so I got the your autograph, and she got the one from Gundam, the Mars one, and so yeah, we got a lot of cool shit. But she was a pretty cool character, pretty cool person. I even got her Star Trek badges, and we collect lanyards and I've got that's magnetic. She got in trouble at work because, like I said, she is active duty military. They finally caught on to what she was doing after a while. She had it attached to her rucksack, and she was going into work, and it was the magnetic clamps had it pinned to her rucksack, and then one of her supervisors was like, "Wait a minute, that's not regulation." And she goes, "Okay, I'll take it off."
I would have been like, I wanted to see how long it took you guys to figure out what kind of rank I was.
And it's just there's so much cool stuff, like, and some people get mad because I don't like it's super hard to attach to stuff either, and they're like, how can you just give that away? I was like those hard stacks of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, there's somebody who does Whatnot, and he put out a post and he's like, anybody who has any extra singles or blah blah blah, let me know, and I'll try to get you a price or something, blah blah blah. I was like, cool, man, like, get with me, I've got tons. I guess he thought that I was just bullshitting. Because when he saw the number of cards I actually had, literal foil first edition, limited edition
how big did his eyes get once he started pulling things out?
He's like, how much time do you really have?
Yeah, he was like, I'll reschedule.
Yeah, I bet.
What's up, Sosa? What's up? How you doing?
Yeah, sorry. Like with my collections, everything that I collect, I take out of the box. I enjoy them. I mean, other than my Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, like I've kept that pretty nice and sealed up. But
you'd hate my son on that part, though.
But like I've got a bunch of anime figurines that I've got from because Kurame Tokonski is like my waifu from Data Life, so I've got a bunch of her. But I've got a shit ton of different anime characters and everything. But to me, it's like, yeah, they can be. You can leave them in the box and everything and keep them pristine. But to me, I'm like, I want them out and about.
I like some of them, yeah.
I like having them out and physically being able to see them and touch them and be like, yeah, these are my cool figurines. I don't hold that's how I don't hold any value to them, is that I take them out of the box, which pretty much takes away 80% of the value. Right.
So that's why I buy two. I'll buy something for me and then I buy something for somebody else. So like these, that's why these are still in the box. I bought the same ones for my son, so I already knew he was gonna pull them out. But he, like I said, he is a big Five Nights fan, and most of his stuff he does keep in the boxes and stuff. But we got the limited edition Sun Drop, Moon Drop figurines, and the one guy that was working at the GameStop that we got them from was like, he's asking me, he goes, "What are you gonna do with those?" He's like, "I'm gonna open them up." He goes, "But they're collectible and they're not making them no more." He goes, "Oh look, there's a rip right." I was like, "Dude, you're such a smart ass." He goes, "They're going in my computer, and that is final." He took them out just so he could put them into his computer. I gave him my old gaming dev computer that I built in 2020, and he's like, "No, they're going on my computer. That's what I bought them for." I was like, now if it's Mewtwo, dude, that would stay locked, sealed, and put away forever.
Right.
But because it's Five Nights, he's got his sealed Five Nights at Freddy stuff, and then he's got his. I want this one to display Five Nights at Freddy stuff.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I've got the cookbook, and I've got one of the series
I got tons of sealed.
So I got those, and I've played all the games and everything. I absolutely love Five Nights at Freddy's, but yeah, anything that I wouldn't generally buy, even for that, I'd probably just use and abuse them. Oh, there you go, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. And the guy thought I was joking on this one too. I was like, dude, like some of the cards that are in that set, because he's like, I don't think people would be really willing to pay for some of those first edition foils. So I was like, I'm just going to let you know they came out of this box set. And as you can read on this box set, it says there are 4 5-card packs per box. And there's only 4 boxes in here. And this is as you can see on the sticker, at retail, about a year and a half, 2 years ago, it was $130 at retail.
Jeez.
Like that averages about fucking $5-6 a card.
Right.
Like if they're willing to pay that much, and most of the time on Whatnot you're $1. Like you don't think people would be willing to buy those? Then I don't know what the hell all these receipts showing like thousands of dollars of buying Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon cards for my son are. Right. We got another whole stack of boxes of Yu-Gi-Oh cards upstairs that she opened because she was just focused on finding the Blue Eyes. So that was her whole focus was Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I had a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Well, I showed you that one. Yeah. So that Blue Eyes collection actually goes a little farther than just that Blue Eyes. And that Blue Eyes Ultimate, she also has
she was like every single one of those cards. Okay.
She has a sealed quarter turn Century edition of a Blue Eyes Maiden of White.
Oh wow.
She actually has the regular, the holo foil, and this version.
That's wild.
And then they did. I don't know if y'all know about it. They released a Yu-Gi-Oh game, for the Switch, that would come with one of 2 Harpy's Feather Dusters, the new variant or the original. The first one we bought, nice. Quarter turn Century edition original Harpy Feather Duster.
That's crazy.
So yeah, there's her collection is wild. Matter of fact, here's that one I was telling you. I'm so tempting to rip, and it's been so hard not to. They stashed Pikachu behind Feraligatr.
Oh shit!
And that Pikachu card, last time we checked it, about 6 months ago, was going for like $200 something. And they're like, just pop it and sell it. I was like, I really want to pop it just to look at it, but I already know what it looks like. So yeah, I've got sealeds of everything. It's collecting is fun. Opening them is fun. Sometimes it's fun to open them just to piss people off, to be honest with you. But yes, that lady in blue or white blue, the chick card that I just showed you is not a guaranteed pull, but that comes out of these packs. It's a random pull. You're guaranteed the regular,
Right.
not that limited edition sealed one. As you can see, we got another one of those sealed. These things shot off the shelf quick, but we got a sealed Bonanza series. We got one last Ghost from the Past 2, the second Haunting sealed. I bought 5 of those when they launched. 4 for my wife, 1 for me. We just got deck packs, and I've got a whole nother one of those. That 10 that I store them in, I've got a whole nother one of those completely unopened. And the guy was like, the guy that was originally wanting the singles, when I took the picture, he saw all this stuff in the background. He goes, "What about those?" No. I was like, no. Those are mine, like mine. He goes, "Oh, so you're not willing to let those ones go?" I was like, "No." And then he just like stopped talking to me. I was like, "Your post said singles."
Right.
I showed you a lot of singles that are not only encased, but they're in double sleeves. They're in excellent condition. And again, my fun is taking them like this one. This is a completely unopened package and going,
Oh.
see, I've got an extra.
Right.
But just to make people mad, like, how can you? Because I still have one more. But now, so this is something else that we found out recently too. A lot of people, they're all right with these big packs, but what they want are these unopened.
Oh yeah. That's insane. How many
These
come in
sell
those?
for quite a bit. And there is a chance to get a holofoil Mewtwo in these.
Ooh.
So that's where I get a lot of my fun with the collecting is
So do you do
you never
like
know
do
what's
you,
gonna
do you
come.
do like do you do unopenings, like streams that are just purely like you opening up packs and stuff like that? Have you ever done anything like that, like some people do?
I think we did that a couple times out of boredom, or when we were hunting for the Mewtwo cards. Maybe
Right.
I think I might have done one, but it's like
yeah, that's always really interesting when people do that.
This is the Mewtwo card that you will get out of the set.
Because you never know.
He's already got one, so.
Oh wow! Look at that thing.
You know what surprises me though? I'm sure y'all know how expensive those Mewtwo's get.
Oh yeah.
Like Mewtwo, Charizard, and Pikachu are like off the wall. Tell me why that one is only worth 20 cents.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Is it because they made lots of them?
I don't know. I really don't know. But even though it was only worth 20 cents, we were actually told it was in this set. This set had a lot of cards, including Pikachu cards that were worth over $100 a piece. Gengar cards that are worth over $100 a piece. I bought an entire case of those to find that Mewtwo card.
Jesus.
Found out it wasn't even in this series. It was in this series from 2022. So now I had to hunt down, and I found 3 unopened packs of these. And so now I've got 1 unopened pack. So now I just improved the market value of it. Oh, no.
Like I changed the value just by being here.
Yeah, y'all seen us do it live on stream. We did that at a bonfire with the other pack because, like I said, I bought an entire case of them. There was 11 of those things, and we were doing it just to find this Mewtwo. And there's something y'all can't deny. There's something about just ripping the pack open that just kind of like soothes your ADHD, your tism tick. You know what I mean?
Right.
So me and my son are high functioning autistic with ADHD. Yada yada yada. That's probably where some of the collecting comes from. Because see, I even have a autographed Gary Sinise book. If it's collectible, I think it's cool. I'll try to grab it. Where is the thing I'm looking for? Here it is. Appreciate that. So yeah, and as you can see, these are some of the collectibles from that other pack from 2024.
Those are some
Around
wild ass
$80-$90 a
Pikachu.
piece. Yep, the Gengars, those are worth about 100, 110 a piece. The Pikachus that came out of the set, because that was a Mimikyu you saw.
Oh,
this is the problem when you have too many collectibles, man. You start having to shuffle around and figure out where you just set it. So this is the Pikachu from that set, and yes, it is sleeved.
Wow.
So that Pikachu was pretty wild. Another one that I just dug out of storage. It was in military storage for about 8 years. I just dug it out, and surprisingly, it is in pretty. There's a slight crease on it, and I know some people will complain about that, but considering it was unprotected and a wet box because somebody spilt something on it in Army storage. If anybody is a veteran, you'd know that they do not really treat people's shit worth shit when it goes into their storage facilities. Seeing it only got a tiny, tiny crease, and that's an original Lieutenant Pikachu.
Wow.
I'm still happy.
It looks pretty good to me. I mean,
yeah, it's got a slight little crease right here.
Yeah, some people get way too anal about certain little specs. It's like, dude, you realize that this is a piece of cardboard, right? I mean,
right. and it's a very thin piece of cardboard from 2000. What year is this?
Right. It's like you're lucky this thing even looks half as good as it does.
It is insane how much people cry and complain about the conditions and stuff. Like, that's what threw us off with that Blue Eyes card. Like I said, you can see on that Blue Eyes the year stamp. Like, bro, why is that not worth as much? But then when we started talking to some of the other collectors, it kind of clicked. It's because nobody realized that card was even produced.
Right.
They didn't think that it was made until the later dates, because they did do a reprint, and I think it was like 2013 or something like that. So everybody's like, "Oh, it's the new one. It's the new one. It's the new one." And as with everything, it is double, triple sealed because you don't want to get oil on them.
Right.
See if we can get it to focus. Yeah, here across the bottom, it's got the 1996, and I love the holofoil from back then too. It's so much. It is just so beautiful versus the new stuff. Like, the new stuff just seems kind of like, it can get cool looking and it's pretty extravagant, but the fact that they put so little into it and it looked so just in your face real.
Right.
Versus, this explosion in your face. You can't read the card. You can't really play the card.
It was beautiful but subtle.
Yeah, they knew how to do it right. And like I said, I have 2 of these. I had to actually Google them. I almost like went off on somebody. I didn't even know who I would be complaining to at first, because it was like an automatic response. Like, sometimes you see stuff and you're like, man, this is fake. What the hell? But I was like, who would I even complain to? Because I watched her open the box, the Konami box. I watched her open the plastic. She took the box open. She sat it on the shelf. I bought a pack. Out of the pack, I pulled these cards. And if we were to sit here at a desk and try to trade them, I'd call you a liar and trying to get me counterfeit stuff. And see, it's got a pretty thick vinyl cover on it. Let me see if I can gently slide it out.
Jeez.
You see how they did it? It's got an acrylic lifted. The monster is acrylically lifted, and it's got Diamond Crush around the edge.
All the way to the edge, yeah.
And the acrylic just makes it look fake.
Right.
And I was like, dude, what kind of crap? I was like, wait a minute. I just pulled it, and I pulled a regular secret rare and that one. I was like, so what the hell is this thing, right? I started searching and searching and searching, doing the Google AI search. For the first couple days, couldn't come up with anything. Apparently, they call them Konami calls them collector rares. There's a limited run with that Diamond Crush and the acrylic. So then we tried to find pricing on it. Well, there's no pricing because nobody wants to get rid of them because they're a limited run. So nobody sold one to even value the cards.
No one knows how much they're worth.
Well, there's no value if no one's trying to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But which
and I've got two.
that just tells you that it could be pretty limitless if you threw one up there. Because I mean, that if you were the only one selling one of those and people heard about it and you did it in an auction or whatever, that would probably blow up because somebody would want that badly.
Yep.
Yeah,
and that's
probably
what's
depending
wild.
on
would
how
probably
advertised the
get
auction
a
is.
lot
Yeah.
of money.
And I think about if the arts weren't so cool, that Chimera and that Dullahan are just wild, man.
They
Like,
are fucking awesome.
like if I didn't draw such cool ones, I'd probably try the market. But they're fucking awesome, man.
Right.
Like, that's where your nerd kicks in. Is like, nah, I got something cool, and
Yeah, when you can sit
there
there
aren't very many people with it.
when you can sit there and really appreciate what it took to make that, you're like, and the fact that it's that rare, you're like, yeah, I can't get rid of it because what's your chances of ever having that ever again?
Yep, I did that with one of my trucks.
Jeez.
And I had a lot of people telling me, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's all right. One of these days you'll get your dream truck, and you won't even remember that one." I was like, "Except that was my dream truck." It was a 1983 factory original showroom floor edition 83 C10 with a rally edition kit with custom wheels and everything from the factory. It had the original manifest on the fender showing all the parts were original, had the optional camper shell, the works. I paid $500 for it from the original owner at 43,000 miles. And before this whole vehicle market change, somebody would walk up and you tell them, $4,000 or $5,000 for your old vehicle, and they go, oh, that's too much, and they'd walk away. And everybody had been doing it. So like when this guy approached me at the parts store, because they were talking about the color of the truck, the old Chevy Royal Blue. And he's like, yeah, something like that. He goes, oh, like that truck out there? And then my buddy was like, hey, man, they're talking about your truck. And the guy goes, that's yours? I was like, yeah. Why? He goes, so he's talking about it. And, I told him I custom built the motor for it. The original one blew up, but it does have a rebuilt motor. It's got the original transmission. Everything else is original except the motor because the block went to crap.
Right.
It had a rolling cam L88 Trans Am motor in it, race motor in the thing with the factory original race settings on it, the straight pipes, the factory paints, the factory wheels, the gauges, the bells, the whistles. He's like, man, how much you want for it? I was like, man, you show up $4,500, $5,000, we'll talk. It's yours. And the economy was still kind of and I didn't expect it. He disappeared. I was like, cool. That was the last of that. It's my baby. The girl I was dating at the time, she's got a '79 Trans Am. We'd go everywhere in those cars. I was fully zoned in. I was working at a dealership at the time. I was totally zoned in on doing the motor repair, and I hear my name being yelled from the shop. I can hit my head on the hood. I was like, who the fuck is yelling at me? I turn around and homeboy standing there goes, we're out back by the truck. Like, you got to be kidding me. And he starts waving this envelope. I was like, fuck. So I called the girl I was dating at the time. I was like, I need you to go into my safe and grab the title. She goes, why? I said, he called my bluff. I went out there and the man had $5,000 stacked in cash. Like, he's like, I really want this truck. He's like, I've been looking for one. This is my dream truck. I was like, what are you going to do with it? He goes, nothing. It's going to sit in the garage. And bad weather and on nice weather, it's going to sit in my front yard. And I'm going to show it off to everybody in the neighborhood. He's like, his car shows and sit in my yard. Huh?
You're not going to take it out ever?
No. Yeah, he only takes it. And I've seen it. I've gone back through that town a couple times. He doesn't take it out anywhere. He just takes it out and he parks it. And then he puts it away. That truck had no leaks. I had rebuilt everything on it. New gaskets, new seals, the works. AC works, everything works. And the girl I was dating at the time, she was mad. She's like, but that's your baby. I was like, but I'm a man of my word. Like I said, I'm not materialistic. So as much as it killed me, I was like, he met me. He met my offer. Like, now what did kill me, 2 days later across the Barrett Jackson auto auction in rough condition. Mine was in mint condition, by the way. Mine was literally mint condition. 2 days later, in semi-rough condition, one rolls across the auction block, $200,000.
Oh man,
Jesus.
Those trucks were only made in 83 and 84.
That's
the only 2 years.
That's a lot.
So yeah, I collect everything. It's stupid, and that's why a lot of people give me shit. They're like, "You just give shit away." I can't help it.
Seems like a rare one there. Yeah.
Like, I got a lot of shit. I need room for more shit.
Yeah. Well, that's what I told the dude about the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. He's like, "You're not really worried about it." I was like, "Dude, come thumb through them. Tell me how many you want. Fuck, if you want all of them, $10. I don't give a shit. Like, we need room. Like, we collect shit and don't even realize, like, because sometimes to get what you want, you got to go through like a million. So
Right.
like,
Yeah.
sometimes your inventory gets a little high, and I'm like, bro, look, I don't care. Like, I've told him honestly, I've given them away at the markets we do on the weekend. Like, kids will walk up, and like a couple weekends ago, we had these kids walk up, and the one boy was real energetic and bouncy around and stuff. So we had this one. It was like the little robot boy, almost looked like Yu-Gi-Oh's version of Mega Man, like this colorful little Mega Man. So I was like, dude, this reminds me of you. Here you go, you can have it. He goes, oh, really? I was like, yeah, hollow foil first edition. He giggled off. Well, and then his sister walks over. So we had like this, GTA 5, the bubblegum princess, whatever character.
Right.
There was one that looked kind of like that. So I was like, here, that matches your personality. You're bubbly. You're in these bright pink colors. Kids freaked out. I'm just giving the kids out the cards that match your personality. And the dude thought I was kidding. I was like, no, dude, I don't care. Like, here, take them. We need room. Like, I'm not going to do nothing with it. Like, I'd rather stuff go to people who, because a lot of people don't realize it's those little things that get all of us into this nerd shit. Like, that's what got my son started. Some random guy at a comic shop gave him a comic book for free at one of the events. And now he's got a $46,000 Mewtwo collection. So it's like, you never fucking know, man. Like, it'll be the smallest little thing, and it's what gets us all going. Like when we were kids, you got that one dude that rides around hot rodding his car, and now we all want a hot rod.
Right. Yeah, the one guy we all made fun of because he was fixing some old beater car, and then he eventually finally got it fixed. And you're like, damn, never mind.
Yep. I've got a 1947 out in my front yard right now, and I get a lot of people, they think that I'm just not doing anything with it. I hate people who don't do stuff with stuff either. I'm just as bad. I'll go over there and I'll ask you, hey, I'll be like, hey, Nutter, what you doing with that truck? Hey, Nutter, what you doing with that truck? Hey, Nutter, what you doing with that truck? Hey, Nutter, you going to fix that truck? So I've had people doing that to me, and then when they get out there and they see that it's the original truck, so the actual body style wasn't released until 52 to the general public. It's a 1947 Giants food production truck with a fully functional tilt bed, the original wood sides, the original wood decking, everything, the original straight six gas motor. And they're like, oh no, I want it, but I don't want it no more, because what I wanted it for, I thought it was just a broke down truck. I was going to gut it and hot rod it. They're like, but I can't. I was like, I know, man. It's got the original upholstery on the inside, everything. Like, how can you destroy something that survives so long? It's got its original windows and everything.
Right.
And it's great when you meet other actual collectors versus those people, because like, anybody can make something old new. Anybody can take anything and create something to preserve and protect that old stuff like that. That's what some of us live for. Like, let's see,
Right.
where's it at?
That's what we say about Sonic. When you love something old, you want to keep it protected and.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Too
Mr.
bad you're
Almost
past.
Half Century Old.
Keep them away from
Past your
oil.
prime and
Keep them away from
you're known as
oils.
Dusty.
We have to keep them away
You're
from
beyond
oil.
preservation.
Sonic, mister.
Got
You're
a
almost a
video.
half century old. Have you thought about that?
Don't remind me. I don't want to think about that.
Womp.
I haven't hit that yet. I haven't hit 45 yet. That's in December. So
what did Baron say? It was actually
We don't get older, we level up.
exactly.
he was.
There we go. I like
He
that.
called me like I must have said like my backstory. He's like, "Well, you're getting old." I'm like, "Excuse me, isn't this your birthday? Aren't you a half a century old today, Baron?" That shut him up. That shut him up.
Poor Baron.
Womp. That was brutal, Nutter. That was brutal.
Yeah.
Thought y'all was sprinting. No, I'm kidding. This damn video, man.
It's like grumpy old men. Fuck.
Put that analogy in there.
I thought Baron when I first met him, I thought he was like maybe a year or two older than me. I did not know he was almost 50 years old. He does not look that old.
That's good. That means he's been taking care of himself.
He only does because he has a Tammy. If he didn't have a Tammy, he'd be eating crap. He'd be eating poutine every day, probably.
Man, I'm starting to feel attacked.
Why?
Because that's all I do is eat junk food.
Oh, me too. I don't. We don't have a Tammy.
My wife likes to make me fat, so I can't run away. But
exactly.
I'll see. I've collected everything. There's a car. That's that 1979 that I saved from a field out in Texas. Restored it. I spent over $15,000 restoring it to original. A lot of the parts came off of its sister that was in the field with it. They keep it all original. And then I gave it to a buddy of mine for $700.
That's fucking
nice. Do you like
700?
any
That's crazy.
Corvettes? I love Corvettes.
Yeah, I almost. So when he was just out of high school, he and what's up, Drac? Sorry, just out of high school, when he got his first job, he was working at a Triumph dealership in California. So he loved those things. When we found them, I gave him the sister when I bought it. And everybody else that was trying to buy it or trade for it was always like doing shady stuff. And I'm just not one for games like that. And then my ex-wife, after she filed for divorce, she tried to hold that against me because in rough condition, its value was $10,000. And like, oh, well, that car's worth 10 grand and it, in rough condition, you've already restored it. That thing's probably worth like $30,000-$40,000. Like, are you going to give it to me? They're like, oh no, I'm not going to. Then shut up. Like, the car, I don't know if you noticed in the picture, but the car is literally smaller than a motorcycle. Its brake pads, it has disc brakes. Its brake pads and rotors are from a Triumph Spitfire motorcycle. Literally, like it's motorcycle.
Oh, shit.
That's how tiny the car is. I'm like, dude, motorcycle brakes are stopping this thing.
Wow.
And so they started. It was mainly because my ex-wife was trying to grief me. She had already, I guess, spent all the money she took. That's a whole nother story. But like, we get along now, but at the time we didn't. And she, sometimes they can do silly petty stuff, and that was the silly petty thing that she was doing at the time. My son did chew my butt out for getting rid of it. He's like, Dad, why'd you sell my car? Like, excuse you? Like, Dad paid for that. Yeah, I had a couple people get upset with me because they'd come over to my house, and I just had cars for days. That was a 1982 Mercury Capri RS 5.0 T-top. Had the original 302 Boss with a True Cal hood. It was the Fox Body Mustang before it was a Fox Body Mustang. Mercury was always known for luxury, so when they built a muscle car, it kind of flopped. But then once they took and put their Ford badges on it, it flew off the shelf.
Right. Yeah, my uncle likes to do fully restored 69 fastbacks, and he's done a couple of them where he's made them like into 9-second cars and shit like that. And he redid a Shelby but as a joke, because the transmission is from a Corvette. He called it a Shelby.
Yeah.
So on the side of it, when he did the painting stripes and everything in the name, he actually put on there Shelby instead of Shelby.
That's awesome.
As a joke and everything, but it's such a sweet looking car. But yeah, he'd take these cars from scrap freaking frame bodies.
Nutter.
Oh, there's your Corvette nutter.
Oh,
that was my shop truck.
A little bit.
That was my shop truck.
Oh, yeah.
I may not have my license like ever, but I want the original Model T.
Oh, there's one for sale out here. That was my ex's Mustang and Trans.
My dad had a '78 Camaro that was pretty nice. I wish I would have taken that as a project vehicle. That was a nice Camaro.
Her dad had one of those, a '68 SS school bus yellow.
His was this nasty green. It was so horrible.
This is how much of a nerd that I was like it ever ended. So this was one of my babies out in Texas. It was a extended quad cab with a 8-foot bed. It had blacked out windows and a tonneau cover. That's the extent of the nerdage. So we got a vinyl cutter, and we decided to have fun.
Put an umbrella on it.
Umbrella on the side, yeah.
And this thing was straight piped. And I ran out of fuel one day. I was a PRN for the state of Texas at the time. So I was like, go, 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 go. I was like, crap, I need to get gas. I'll get gas tomorrow. I'll get gas to the next shift change. Oh, I'll get gas in between. Oh, I'll get gas on lunch. Oh, I'll get gas. I'll get gas. I'll get gas. I just kept, I'll get gas. And I was building this thing for one of the conventions in Texas. And we were going to reserve 2 booths because the thing was so freaking long. We were going to need 2. I was going to reserve 2 booths. My cousin, he joined the Air Force. We both do coding and scripting and all that stuff. We were building a custom heads up for I had one of the radio units that would come out of the dash, flip up. So we were doing a custom outbreak setup that you could actually touch and interact with. So like it would have the people set up with their profiles, and that was the phone contact and all that. We were setting that all up for the convention. And I kept forgetting to get gas, and one of the roads out there on the loop, the speed limit is like 50 something miles an hour, and my fuel light comes on as soon as I fire. Shit. And those older vehicles are not forgiving. When it says fuel, when your dummy light comes on, you're pretty much cut off. There is no here's an extra something gallons. Like, no, we gave you your warning. Your warning has been on. You're ignoring us. This is your big dummy light. Like, you are out of gas, dummy. And I was like, crap. So I punched it, and this monster is just whoa, V8 screaming, chopped exhaust, just screaming down the highway. And I went full force so I could make sure to catch every green light. All of a sudden, two intersections ahead of me just go straight dark. I was like, fuck. 2 seconds after it goes dark, I'm rolling through it. My motor had already died a half a block back. I'm coasting at like 70 miles an hour, whipping this big monster in, whipped it into the gas station. It's so freaking quiet. You couldn't even hear the tires humming on the road. Like, she rolled in that smooth. I stopped. Nobody could see anything because of my window tint. And all I could see was the outline, the silhouette of somebody in there talking with the heads up display of the outbreak control center on my dashboard with a laptop mount in the passenger seat with statistics, because we're getting it set up for the convention. And I was on the phone. He was right. I was on the phone. And yes, I was on the phone with the government, but not the manner he thought. I was on the phone trying to get the city to get the power back on because I needed gas.
Oh, shit.
So they're all freaking out. I watched them run inside. They slammed the door shut, and they're looking around. Didn't even dawn on me. Did not click at all. I got out. I got my government badges hanging off me and shit, and they're freaking the fuck out. And I walked up to the store, and I was like knocking on the glass. They come up, and they finally opened the like, oh, you're you're a nurse. I'm like, yeah, why? What'd you think? And they're like, we thought it was the zombie outbreak. We thought it was the apocalypse. They're all freaking out. I was like,
God.
I looked back. I was like, oh shit. I was like, no, Bubba. If I was coming out here, you'd know I was coming. They're like, why do you say that? I was like, you'll hear when we get the gas in her. And the pumps come back online. I topped it off with premium, fired it back up. Brop, 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 brop. I'm like, oh. I was like, yeah. I was like, man, this is a nerd truck all the way. Like we had the Umbrella Corp 666 decals for the truck number, the works, and I was like, I did not even thinking about it. You know, I'm just so used to driving my nerd truck all around. My best friend down there, he had a white Chevy with the star shit all over it. And we would be racing around town chasing each other.
Jesus. Fucking wild.
Yeah, there's nothing nerd that we don't collect, even if we make it ourselves. There's nothing nerd we don't collect, especially game and comic related. Like, it makes life so much funner. Like, me and some of my buddies, we talk about that shit all the time. It's like, you know, if we could crush all these politics and shit, just nix all that, nix the government, nix the news, all that social media, and just put everybody behind video games, we wouldn't have fucking arguments ever again.
Sell your arguments online or on a D&D board.
Right. I mean, but tell me I'm wrong. I mean, we might shit talk each other, but you know what I mean?
If you want to dictate something, be a game master.
That's part of the competitiveness.
Because I think Nutter said it. You're a WoW guy, right?
Me?
Was it
yeah.
you?
I am.
Oh, it was Sonic. Yeah.
Sonic's the WoW guy I used to be.
You know. So you're a WoW. I was WoW and COD for a long time. But let's be real. WoW, COD, and League of Legends, the highest, most toxic ranked games in the world. We would be in them lobbies calling each other everything under the sun but your damn name, and we go get lunch afterwards.
I've never experienced
League of Legends is pretty crazy.
Oh man, I made so many people mad with Alarian Soul when he first come out. Before they made it, before they made it to where his orbs didn't disappear when you went in the grass. I stopped after that. I was like, man, you broke it. You ruined the best part of this character. Like, I could hide in there and I could just build up my attack and I could just wait and then Destructo disc your ass from the shadow. No, now everybody's got to see it going around you. So, fuck you. Or, the Destructo disc across the map, you start running, you get them, you make them fly, and you're just building this fucking disc and you're flying, land and just blow everybody up. Yeah. I heard they took away that feature from them too. I was like, well, y'all took all the good stuff away. Stop it. You make an awesome character. It's like on COD.
It's like a restaurant.
Yeah.
It's like, always take away the things that are good.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah. It's like you finally got something good and you got to take it away.
Or make it seasonal. Assholes. And then they never bring it back.
Right? Yeah. They take forever on it.
Or they'll do this stuff. They're like, I know you were enjoying this flavor, but what about this flavor? Nobody give us that back. Like,
right.
What happened to that? What was wrong with that one? They always take the good stuff. Freaking Rocket League. Rocket League did that. Me and my buddies used to play Rocket League from its early beta stages on out. Like we worked and grinded to get all the cool stuff, and we were so upset when they Fortnited us. And people were like, what do you mean Fortnited? People have been, no, they Fortnited us. They took everything that we unlocked and they put it behind paywalls and a season pass.
Oh,
like, they killed it for me. I was like, man, because they were like, I know you already had this for like 3 years, but if you come back now and get this.
Was there not always a battle pass?
No. Rocket League didn't always have a battle pass. It was a cheap.
I didn't know Rocket League had a battle pass. We were talking about going.
They've got a battle pass now. Yeah, even my watch. I do dumb shit on my watch. I got the fucking Fallout Pit Boy. Yeah, the interactive one too. We're nerds all the way, all the fucking way. I just hate it when they kill them.
What did you think of the live action show?
My wife yelled at me after I crunched it in one night. Both seasons.
It's pretty good. I was really surprised. It took me a little while to actually finally watch it, but that was actually pretty good.
And I like the way they did it. You know, there one thing. Let's be real. Bethesda, you might end up with some, coming out of stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe a little out the wall, or you might fall and never be heard from again. Bethesda's wonky like that, But one thing they are and have always been consistent with is the lore, the story. They've always been good with that. And that's what I love the most. Is no matter how stupid and fucked up and wild, even Fallout 76, it was a little, but at the end of the day, the story was still accurate. They kept in line. They give you the timelines, and I think they explained the timeline with the TV series. It's between this game, and then this event that happened in the game shows up, and they're like, yeah, it's because it's kind of tying the games together. I always love it. That's what I like about the Final Fantasy series with their movies. The movies, Resident Evil, they did that. The movies, their animated movies interact and line up with their games. The live action movies, not so much.
Right.
But they try to keep consistent. It's that nostalgia.
Yeah, I thought the TV show was pretty good, but yeah, they're doing better in at least the video game department of adapting to live action. They're still hit or miss when it comes to anime. I mean, they are very hit and miss when it comes to live action anime, but they are getting better with video game ones, especially with like, what was it? Which one is it? The one where it's
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Oh no, he opened one.
Oh, pulled it out of the pack.
That's a ton.
And that was a Gengar with a Pikachu and a Haunter.
Nice.
There you go. Let's go.
I'm sorry. I was looking at him. I was just like looking at him. I'm like,
yeah, now's the time.
Yeah. Well,
when
what makes
you
it
get that
better is
feeling.
the package, and the package is Haunter and Pikachu.
Yeah, you gotta rip it.
Better. It made it even better. That was an epic pull. I couldn't resist. I just got that stack of temptation.
That is a lot. It would be hard not to start opening them just because.
Yeah, I was wanting to get with a couple of streamers and just send them some. I've done that. J40 and them, I gave them stacks from the. I actually gave them full packs of the 2024 trick or trades that they could pop open on stream and stuff. And
cool.
Something satisfying about your ADHD. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can hear you opening them.
Just open another one.
That one was trash. We're going to ignore that one.
Dude,
open one more. That was a Crochet Zubat. That was a Crochet Zubat. It was garbage. See. It's just something about it, that pop. Oh, and it's always This is a good one. This one's sealed really good, so it's probably something good in here. Like that Gengar. This one took me a minute to open the Gengar. They glued it really good. Gets that anxiety up, man.
You feel this glue
I think it's
coming apart, and then it's just
that rush.
It's open. Like you can just feel like the essence of it. Like
the fact that there's actually
once
a
you open
specific
it out.
technique to open up a Pokemon card. Oh, yep, there is a shiny in there.
Let's go.
Not too bad. The Murkrow's pretty cool. The Chandelure is pretty neat. I did like the holofoil graphics that they use in that series. The vertical lines.
Right.
That makes it pretty wild. Cool. All right. I'm going to try one more, see if we can get a Mewtwo.
Let's see if we can get live here on the podcast. Let's go.
Why not? No, but that one's pretty wild looking.
That's nice.
Ooh.
Well, now we got a Ghastly.
It looks Halloween-y.
Yep, we got a full set there. We got a Ghastly, a Haunter, and a Gengar.
Nice.
There you go. Somebody tuning in today to the podcast can have a chance to get that one.
Oh.
It'll be y'all's podcast collectible. Maybe the the guys here can sign it for you.
Hey.
And he opens up another one.
Man, yeah, man. I told you we're going to try to get that Mewtwo. I told you we're going to go for that Mewtwo. Nope, that was Dusknoir. So we got another bad one. See, oh, that one was a pretty good one though. We may not. It was a Spinarak, but it was both the Duskull and Dusknoir. Cool. That one's probably going to go in my book now. I got a complete evolution in one pool. Man, this is what gaming nerding is about, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, hell, there we go. The full set now. That one's got a Dusclops to go with that one.
Nerd doesn't love.
Now it's got all three. Mischievous. Yeah, man. We're going for that. We're going for that Mewtwo just because.
He's got that whole thing, and you know what? I have the same thing, like playing that the trading card game. As like all those packs are sitting there on the shelves. Oh shit! There it is, Mewtwo.
And yeah, I'll get with you guys after the podcast. Get your PO box or what have you, and I'll send y'all a couple packs each for your streams and.
Nice.
And that way, y'all got something cool to give away as a memorabilia for this stream today. They can say they got the one.
Oh my god! I might start collecting Pokemon cards again.
And once we get all of the once we get all the trading cards for the podcast, once we're done with this season, I will make sure that I will send you specifically a pack of all of ours.
So what we
how
could
much
do
is it
too?
Going to be, Log? Because it might be how much is it going to be?
Well,
because if it's expensive, I'll just.
Well,
I mean, they're not too terrible expensive.
Well, I'm going to.
We can sign the
I'm gonna make one sleeve first, one set first to see how they turn out first before I start quoting pricing. But if I can do it the way I'm thinking about doing it, it shouldn't be too bad. It's just gonna be more work than it is cost, personal work. But I haven't figured out what it.
$60.
So if you try to go through like an actual card maker, you have to do it in bundles. Like they want you to like do it in like
they want it
in bulk. So just to do like a couple sets is ridiculous. So I'm gonna have to do it like copies of it like on a thicker piece of paper. Possibly like at Walmart, do like a poster paper.
Okay.
And print them out print them out by the common like 3.5 by 5. I think is the common size for trading cards. And if you do one side normal and the other side upside down, you can actually fold it over and then you kind of glue it to both sides. But if you have that thicker paper and you do it right, you can make them look pretty nice. But you have to be like really fucking timid with it because it's hard to make them yourself though. Like if you want a traditional version of it where it's like the cardboard version and everything. So yeah.
I was going to grab a random pack out of my sealeds that I've been holding on to.
So
for a while.
We're gonna love you, but you're gonna hate your life. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I was gonna grab a random one, but I just noticed that the last set of our sealed Ghosts from the Past is not sealed. The damn GameStop had cut it with a razor knife.
Oh shit!
So what we're gonna do here, just for extra fun for the stream, for the podcast there.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Pick a number 1 through 5.
2.
All right.
We'll go with 2.
I just picked a number.
Yep. All right. Let me move all these because these are delicates. All right. We got to make it fun, right? We got to make it fun. And matter of fact, let me move some stuff around real quick to make it even better for the stream. That way everybody can see clearly. Because you can see clearly now the pain is gone. No, sorry. That ADHD singing shit, So what we will do is I will go ahead and move this here. Because I've also got to grab some of these. I do believe these are the Yu-Gi-Oh ones, right? Yep, these are the Yu-Gi-Oh extra thick vinyl sleeves. Got to make sure to have those on hand. You got to do it right. Move the collectible glasses.
Gotta have that ready.
Yeah, you gotta do it right. If you're gonna do it right.
Yep. You're
y'all
not gonna be like Nutter Butter and have a big greasy hand with pizza grease all over it and start grabbing these cards.
My wife gets mad at me because she wanted to show her sister the cards that we had found in storage. That tin can was we thought it was her collection. Turned out it was her sister's collection, but her sister gave her collection away. So I called dibs on her sister's collection. I gave my wife the blue eyes out of it, and I kept the rest of them. And I can show you another cool thing with those in a minute as well. So in that same set, in that same box set, had original Monster Reborn, foil and non-foil edition, in mint condition. Make sure there's no dust on here. I don't know why, because I'm putting another board on top of that board. But all right, we'll take this off. We got to do it all right. We can't do no mess ups here. All the correct way. So we'll get this here. Oh, I might have to flip my camera back. Okay. And let's see which way that's reading. Which way is that reading there? Is that reading the right way? That actually looks like it's the right way up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
This looks backwards.
Does it look backwards? Ghost from the Past looks forwards on mine.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's...
Yeah, it's backwards.
It is backwards.
Ghost from the Past.
Is that better?
It's right side up. Go. Hey, okay. Yeah, there you go.
I'm not worried about what I see. So, where'd my razor knife go? Pop it open. I was trying to hopefully pop it open gently. Ugh, Konami, what were you doing with this box? There's so much slack in areas it doesn't need to be. It makes you stressed. Because they didn't shrink wrap it, so it's not as easy to... There we go. And as everybody can see, that y'all saw me open the box.
Coming off. Yeah.
This is the original Konami plastics. All right. And
let's go.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Yeah, Maddie. I used to collect some cards.
Maddie, pick
a number. 69. Drag, get out of here.
Whoosh.
4. Drac Red says 4. Anybody else got a number?
Yeah, Maddie says 4.
Okay, so they both picked the same number.
Sounds like 4 might be lucky. Go.
All right.
Oh man, looks like you got some shinies in that one.
So they're all going to be foil. The question is, are we going to get the good foils? Oh. So the advantage in this set, so they're all picked cards from some of the released series. These are all, the package was recently released, but all the cards are from 2020 and older. So you don't really know what you're going to get till you open them up. But all right, 1 through 3. What y'all got?
Very nice. I say 3.
3. Drax says I need to turn you guys up. So, 1 second here.
Oh, now we got the fancy over the top view, huh?
Yeah. All right. Is that better, Drax? All right. We said 3.
Sonic, you look really entertained by this.
Dude, it's a rush.
Man, I actually tune into a couple of streams that do this. Like, I don't really know what the cards are, but like, I love the excitement about it, and like, I love, the artwork and
that art
the way the really good things look.
I wonder if there's a way I can.
Yeah,
see,
that
it
looks sick.
So,
I
like
love
on
that
my
art.
screen, it's upside down. I wonder if there's a way I can.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's upside down. Oh, it is upside down on that one. See, I flipped my camera to make it the right way up for y'all, and then it's upside down for me. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I know it does. It does the exact same thing to me, where it does it on one, but not the other.
Yeah.
Give it a minute to catch up.
You're good.
Yours. Okay. See, now that one's got some wild art too. That's the same thing that got me into Magic. Was that art?
Right. Yeah. Some of that art was just fucking unrealistic. Nice. That's why one of my guilty pleasures was always the Garbage Pail Kids, because that artwork was so freaking wild. I loved it.
All right. And which one are we going for now?
Sonic, you pick.
Oh, Sonic's already picked.
Oh, Sonic picked?
I picked last one. You pick 1 or 2?
2.
Yeah, Rock picked.
Number 2.
Man, y'all are just going in the line from back to front, huh? My wife is going to shit a brick if we pull out the Ghost Blue Eyes. That's what we bought all these boxes for, the Ghost Rare Blue Eyes. Let's see.
That'd be awesome. Let's go.
Oh, we got a Chronicle Magician.
Let's go, Brecca.
Nice.
All right, and I guess we're opening the last one here.
I know it like something satisfying about watching this. You're like, now I want to go get some and do it myself, because it's like you get that. Like, I get it. I understand the itch.
Yes, and I'm really Except I'm a Pokemon.
Oh, this one's a factory defect.
Ooh.
It's got a cut across improper cut on the foil.
Oh man.
Oh.
That alone makes them fucking rare and expensive, worth more.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does that make it worth more?
What is this?
A lot of times,
depending on how good the card is.
Shit, bro. This one is going into my set right here.
Oh shit!
This
got
one
a
is
good one.
This one's going into mine. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Dark Magician.
Oh,
was
there
it
you
Dark
go.
Magician, the Dragon Knight.
Damn.
Let's go. Good stuff.
That's crazy.
Dark Magician, the OG.
Now these ones can go to the viewers, but this one is
He's like, I'm taking this one.
Like, screw you guys.
He's like, you know how I was talking about being giving,
good.
and, you know how I was talking about being giving and all that. He's like, well, y'all can have these. This one's staying home.
Yeah, this one is screw you guys. This guy's staying home. I can throw in something else to balance out the pack if I need.
That's the collector in him going, oh hell no.
Yeah. And then, all right. Let's slip all these guys back in their sleeves.
I thought you loved this, Grim.
Another box. Huh?
I said I thought you loved us, Grim.
I do. See, there's plenty of other foils right here, just not the Dark Magician. Especially not the Night Dragon. That's a rare card. And that one my wife would. If it wasn't because I was a Dark Magician fan, she would fight for the Blue Eyes.
Well, it really is, the gamble or the hunt that, that is like one huge part of the thrill of, especially the card stuff, because you never know what's in there. You can buy, a massive pack, grouping of cards and get a bunch of cards that you want, but then when you get that one specific card, it's like, damn, you get that one that you need to finish a collection, or the ultra rare one, or like that defect, something
1 through 4.
I mean, just a defect alone, can up a value just because it wasn't printed right.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
I see 2.
Go right back up in there. 2. My wife's going to scold me so much. She goes, I thought you were going to hold on to those.
I see 2. Maddie says 4.
2, 4, 3. Well, now we got to play rock, paper, scissors. We got 2, 4, and 3.
We'll do 2 and then a 4.
You know what? Since we got 2, 4, and 3, how about we go? Nobody said 1, so that's the one.
Deal with it.
There we go.
God, this is another one that did that. Look, it's got the drink on the back with the title on the front, so it makes the plastic really hard.
Right.
What's up, Levi? We are just having a fun podcast and went down the rabbit hole, and now we're popping cards. We've got a really good one. Oh God, this thick Konami plastic right here.
You know, it's so funny. I sat there and I asked you about, did you ever do live openings and stuff? And now here you are doing it.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what encouraged it right there.
We've gone now full circle.
Yeah, I was goofing around popping those off, and that's why I was like, you know what? He did mention, so might as well. Yeah, popping them cherries. All right, and
Sonic, do you
I love the foil they use for the boxes.
Do you like your check mark, Sonic, that I found for you?
Donuts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. Donut.
Yeah,
I know. Donut already scolded me about that. She's mad because she doesn't have one. And then she said that she was gonna tell Boss Lady that I'm being mean. And I'm like, great, I'm screwed.
All right.
You playing favorites lock?
What was the first number that y'all had called out? Was it 2? So we'll go in this order. We'll go 2, 4, and 3.
Sounds good.
And then we'll do one last. So 2, 4, 3, 1 last. That's the order we're going to go in. Since that's how they were called out in chat.
Awesome.
All right.
Good stuff. Let's go, Grim.
All right. Man, it gets your hands kind of shaky.
So
you don't want to mess nothing up.
So while you're opening that, so what feature do you wish Kick would add for creators? I mean, we all have our ideas, but what would be an idea that you would like to have, like Kick to add to the platform that would help you out or make it easier to do certain things?
I don't have too many complaints, to be honest. I mean, the only feature that I could think of adding is a kind of time and service type deal, you know what I mean? Because there are a lot of us who have been here since day one who have pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, and we're still falling behind. Whereas, no offense to anybody, but there are people who come in and then within a day or two, they're up in numbers and verified. Is like, if they helped encourage some of the lower streamers to grow, especially the ones who are more time dedicated, I could really get behind that.
Right.
This one's pretty cool. Fossil Warrior. This zombie world not only got a defective foil, but man, that is hard to see.
Yeah,
that's about what that's what the ghost rares look like. That kind of hard to see backdrop. So we'll have to look into that one.
Yeah, when you have it tilted at a certain angle, you can't even see the picture on the camera.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And that's possibly one of the ghost rares because I have a zombie world not that dark. So that could possibly be one of those ghost rares. I'll have to look into it.
You just reminded me of something. That question you asked Grim. Have any of you streamed on Twitch within the last year and 3 months?
Oh, there's one from my wife.
No.
Okay, they have something called Stream Together, and
oh yeah.
Oh, where you can do like a collaboration stream.
Both of the chats are linked together. You can read both people's chat in each other's streams.
They have something similar with Kick, but it doesn't give you the views properly. That one's cool. I have to look in my wife's book to see if she's got that one.
I don't think.
I will have to see if that is one that she needs or has. Because if it is one she needs, I will have to put that one in here before I get my ass kicked. So if it's not, that one can go out to everybody. Or to whoever you guys.
Or do something for it.
Well, I've got plenty for that stuff. Oh, I'm still running a giveaway for this one here that not really many people have entered, shockingly. That's one that's on the current giveaway on my channel.
And how does one enter on your channel, by the way?
Just one sub or 500 kicks, the equivalent of one sub per entry, and then we'll do same as any other giveaway raffle. Each entry gets you, or each one gets you your entry into the raffle, and then we'll do the raffle and see whose name is drawn.
Nice.
Probably do one of the little spin the wheel things.
Spin the wheelie things.
Yeah, this is little spin the wheelie things. So she does have that one, so that one will be set to go out. And let's see. And it's just that rush, just from opening the packs. And it is there. You're right. There is something super satisfying outside of just the art. There's just something satisfying about the card, opening the cards.
Right.
And
so that one's got a pretty wild art.
Oh, ooh,
that is nice.
Do you have any Pokemon packs you can open?
Yeah.
Nutter needs a little Pokemon satisfaction.
I do.
The art on these last three are wild.
Ever since I met you, Locke, and you started going on about Magic, it's made me really want to get back into Pokemon. I think that's going to be my new addiction after I get my new.
Well, I would have been really tempted to do.
Oh, your fault.
I would have been tempted to do like a Pokemon style cards instead of Magic the Gathering, but I don't fuck with Nintendo. So
also,
yeah, Nintendo's made it hard to support them over the years.
Nintendo does anything. They're willing to go after a guy's name because it was his name. Pretty much tells you, yeah, you don't fuck with anything Nintendo related.
Okay, what?
There was a guy named Bowser that they were. I think it was like Ted Bowser or some shit like that. I can't remember his name, but yeah, they went after him because of his name was Bowser, and it's like
that's messed up.
Yeah,
why would they do that?
Because they can. It's Nintendo. Who's gonna fuck with them? That's why they get away with a lot of shit. That's why they're pissed off.
This one has to go in her book. She doesn't have that one.
Ooh.
That one's going to go in her book.
Shiny purple one. Yeah, I just don't
contract with Gate.
I'm with Sonic on this. Is that I've been so out of touch with cards of any type. I mean, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, whatever. I'm been so out of touch on what any of these values are that I see them. I'm like a kid. Ooh, pretty shiny card.
Half this set is going to have to go into her collection. So she's got a she's redoing her dragon collection, and 3 out of 5 cards in this pack dragon.
I mean,
they had the DDD Duo Dawn King Kali Yuga, whoever that is, but it looks wild as shit.
Right.
And then they had the Zing Zang. So those 2 will go into her book.
Like I know old school Yu-Gi-Oh, but like it's like Pokemon. I remember old school Pokemon characters, but in new school, it's like who? What's this one? What does he do?
I don't know. I don't know half of them. Oh, don't get stuck on each other, you turds.
Can you still buy Generation 1 Pokemon cards? Question.
Well, it depends on how much you want to pay for them. They actually came up with the original 151s. They redid them, and those flew off the shelf. I
don't care if they're redone ones.
That's what I'm saying. That's what the 151 is. The 151 setup. They did remake them, and those flew off the shelf. Yeah. The 10. So this Charizard 10, that's a Kanto Region 10. Kanto is the original Pokemon. These 10s retail were originally $20 each. They are now selling, the ones that are still out there are selling for about $35 a piece. Just the empty 10s, especially the Charizard and Mewtwo's, average about $50 to $150 depending on who you're purchasing them from. So you can. It's getting a hold of them from a reasonable human being.
And not only that, but you have to worry about scammers and shit because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've ran into that like a whole lot, but that seems to be a pretty bad trend that's going around, right now with the trading card business is that, a lot of people are scamming or buying out and, starting, fights and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's a shame that they
Walmart's gotten into it. Walmart has these people that are taking the cards and they're putting them in packs facing this way. They're opened packs, and then they're put onto a piece of cardboard. They take their cardboard and then they put a stack of cards facing backwards, not forwards, backwards.
Right.
And if you can look at it, and the cards, a lot of them are in rough condition. They're not like mint condition cards, and they're like chance of
right
a foil or a rare. No, there's not. You already plucked all those out. Be honest with people. We're not stupid. But Walmart is selling those pre-opened, resealed packs is what they call, what they're calling them.
Right.
But yes, to get your Pokemon fix out the way.
Yeah.
There you go, Nutter.
Oh God. It's a Halloween one.
Yeah. These are 2022 trick or trades.
When I played Smash Brothers, Pikachu was always my go-to. Pikachu is the shit.
Drakrid said you can do collab with Drakrid. Collab streams with Kicklets.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I think they've got a collab thing now on there, don't they?
Pick your pack, Nutter. Pick your pack.
Oh,
this is your crack. It's your turn. Pick your poison.
Open 3. Lucky 3.
1, 2, 3.
Maddie says she likes your spooky lighting, Nutter.
Thank you.
You got Darkrai. It was Darkrai, Lampent, and Cianesta, whoever the hell that is.
Darkrai.
Yeah, Darkrai is one of the legendaries that one of those generations, I think. My son is the Pokemon lore one. He knows all. I think Darkrai came out with Arceus or something like that, right?
Or Arceus? Arceus? Or I say Arceus. Yes. The Pokemon God. Do they have an Arceus Pokemon card?
What happened to the?
Do they? Do they have an Arceus? They do.
Yes, they do. Oh, okay. You changed the window.
I
in there.
have
like,
Pokemon Arceus. You know what?
I think your stream. I think the stream crashed.
Yeah.
For the game night.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did.
It's back on.
Oh man.
Lock, why are you breaking shit again?
Well, we still retained everything. We're still good.
Yeah, it was still rolling, I believe.
Yeah, we're still good.
Put my mouse back down there.
Oh, look at the time. We've been going for almost 3 hours again.
Hey, we're at 2.5. We're at 2.5. We're actually not too bad.
Yeah.
But here, this one will probably. You might like this one, Nutter.
We've been having a special unveiling.
Yeah.
So this page here is the 3 series of the trick or trades so far.
I love them.
So I've got one of each of the Mimikyus and one of each of the Treants. But on the other side here is some of the Eevees. But this is one thing that I hate about collecting things right here, okay? So I have, and I dropped that. Of course I did. I've got the 151. Oh, come on, camera, cooperate. The 151 promo Eevee. I have the 151 promo Jolteon. Sorry, my hands are not coordinating properly together. I have the 151 promo Flareon, and I cannot get a hold of the Vaporeon, so I just have an old school Vaporeon instead. And I was not paying attention. That card was not really meant to be gotten when I got it. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking about the Vaporeon and stuff. My son chewed me out for it because he wanted a particular card, and I was like, "No, man, that card's like $20." And I was not paying attention at all when we were ordering them, and because we were talking about the different cards, I didn't realize it. And the lady that worked at that particular trading shop grabbed it, and she rang it up, and the card's worth, I think, like $100 something. So it's not a bad deal, $20 over the counter for. But my son chewed me out the whole way home. He goes, "Dad, you said I couldn't get this Mew card because it was, or not Mew card, one of the other legendaries. He's like, you said I couldn't have this legendary card because it was $20. You said I couldn't have this legendary card because it was $20, and that card was $26." I was like, "Oh my lord, child, you are not going to let me live that down, are you?"
No, he won't.
The whole ride home, I was like, "Dude." Oh, that's right. That's what it was. It was a special edition Lapras card that he wanted. And it was one of the old school ones, one of the old ones from when we were younger. It was a special edition foil Lapras, and he really wanted it. And I was like, "Dude, so you already burned up all your money. I'm not going to spend my money on yours. Like, that's not fair, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, but this, but that." And I'm like, "Dude, come on." And then, of course, because I had that, kids are, because I had that argument with him, he held it against me.
Yep. And you can't really say anything because you kind of deserved it at the same time.
Yep. And that was the bad part. I was like, "Oh,
like I can't even get that. This sucks."
Yeah, it is the worst part about parenting is you can't really do anything about it. Like,
nope.
What do I do? Like, he's got me. All right, I can't do anything with that. Let me see.
You just have to wait until he does something a bit worse, and then you can say, "We're even now."
Right. You got to hope to get him back eventually.
I won't get to. Okay, you're not in trouble, but here's the deal: we're even now.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, but some of these kids are a little smart like him. It makes it hard to kind of get one over on somebody with his level of intelligence, unfortunately.
Well, we probably have enough time for you to open up a couple more packs, but yeah, we got to wrap it up pretty soon.
We'll go ahead and pick one out for you real quick, Nutter.
Right now.
Look, this is his.
Oh, I thought Butter froze up.
You said 6?
6, yeah. So the end ones. Both end ones.
Okay. God, you would pick the one with the hardest glue, wouldn't you?
That's always a good one.
Oh, maybe there's something good in there then. Or I think it's just a fluke. But
another Darkrai. You got you another Darkrai.
Yeah. There you
go. Let's see. Darkrai, Hatteran, and Dusklight. And that one. God. See, this is why we don't let Nutter pick, man. He's got bad luck.
He's Nutter.
Miss Magus, Spinarak, and Duskull. So there you go.
Did you say Nidoran? Oh God! Did you say
Miss Magram? No, Miss Magus or something like that. I have 151 Nidorans. I
don't like Nidoran. Either one of them. I don't.
Why do you hate them? Why do you hate them? I'm gonna be honest. This has been a nice break from the games overall. Like, I love the games, but like I've been doing a lot of coding on the back end for a GTA RP server lately. So like I've spent most of my time in code and at letters, The community and everything's great, but it's like I spend more time with the letters and numbers than I do the community.
I can make your mind feel boggled after getting involved in it so long.
Yeah, I've played GTA RP every once in a while.
You're welcome to join our city.
One of our old host, Frank, him and Riot started their own RP server as well. When they decided to give up the podcast to venture that because they realized that it was going to take them pretty much all of their time, which it did.
It does. It takes up a lot of time. That's something some people understand, some people don't. It is very time consuming overall. But it's always worth it. Like the community that we have is pretty great. The people that we play with, the streamers that we have, they're all pretty good. I really wasn't looking forward to going back to the P stuff, but my older brother, like I said, I've got a bad heart and stuff. My older brother, he had 3 heart attacks within the last year. Wow. So the RP has been kind of keeping him together. We're going to pop a couple more right before we wrap up. It's Inferno Roleplay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it on there, even when I do time to get in. It's a lot of it's working class folks, so they spend most of their time at work. But
right.
If you want to pick a number, we'll knock a couple more out before we go.
Number 3.
And I just don't want to be a waste that I open this big box and
these are Magic, right?
Yeah, no, these are the limited edition Yu-Gi-Ohs.
He has to open them. So he can't let them not be open.
And I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones we've been missing for the series. I think that'll complete our universe series.
Let's go.
Nice.
Vision Heroes. We got Chaos Geffer, Pendulum Marina. Oh, that one is a wild card. If y'all have never seen that one.
Your cam has auto zoom, doesn't it?
No, I've got manual zoom.
What is it doing?
Oh, it's probably auto focusing. It's got autofocus.
Yeah, that's what it is doing. Something like a motion blur.
Nice. This is one of my favorite cards out of this set. It is just wild art. It's like wild. Police Line. It says Pendulum.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, the RP stuff, I didn't really expect to get back into it after some of the chaos and toxicity, but this one's been good. It's kept my brother kind of out of my hair, and then they asked for devs, so I went at it. So I've been working with them on that one, as well as okay, maybe they're all just like that. I don't remember it being that dark. But like Creekside Interactive, the guy that was in my chat a minute ago, I've been helping alpha test a game that you guys have probably seen, Iron Goddess and all of them play. That one's due to launch hopefully this month. The Wild Roots game.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, but all that stuff, it keeps it gets your head hurting. Like it's fun and it's great, but it'll get your head hurting. Busy like looking for bugs and your hot fixes and stuff, but.
Right.
Dude, that's what makes gaming fun.
I played it a few times. It looked like it was a pretty fun game.
Oh yeah, it is a pretty fun. What's up, bud?
This is all thanks to Chat GPT, like a few of the other questions.
Yeah.
I sent you a big long DM with all those.
I know. How do you think? Anyway. I know. I've been asking some of the questions from it.
Oh, nice,
you stupid bish.
Okay.
Wow, catch up.
Yeah.
Wow, you're on top of it.
Follow your collections and anything you collect. It's might be a hard one for you. Is there a white whale of something that you're still trying to get and you haven't got it yet? You can pick top 3 because I know you have like 10 million collections.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, let's simplify. What is your white whale for Pokemon cards?
For Pokemon, I don't have one. Like I said, the Pokemon is more my son's thing. Oh man, my mind went blank because you asked the question. That's what's killing me. is I had one that popped in my head. I had something in my head, and my wife has been getting on to me because I've been wanting to get it so bad, and now my brain is like.
You don't remember what your white whale is?
Well, I think Grimm's new nickname is Brain Fart.
Yeah, man, it is a massive brain fart. So I know one of the biggest things that I'd want to get as far as Pokemon, I don't really know. Like all the Pokemon stuff that I really wanted to collect, I've kind of collected over the years. I've never been as big into Pokemon as everything else, but as far as the Todd McFarlane DC Multiverse set, though, the He Who Laughs Batman figure, that's a big one that I've been wanting to get my hands on, but the price fluctuates so much. It's a hard one to get at a reasonable price. I mean, not saying that the prices aren't unreasonable, but you know what I mean? Like if you can kind of ease off. So for everybody who doesn't know which one that is, that's the the Batman with the crown.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. There's a fallen version of him. There's also the Reaper Batman. So that's probably the top one that I've been trying to get.
Right.
Outside of that, if you're going to go top 3 out of my collections, let's say probably there's one in the next town over that I'm hopefully going to buy here soon. Don't know if y'all know what a Volkswagen thing is. I can't remember the actual like German name for it, but I do have this little guy.
Okay.
I've always wanted one of these. There's one for sale in the next town over. So I'm. Oh, that was almost bad. Y'all didn't see that.
I saw that.
That'd be number 2.
Clip that.
I've always wanted one of these little guys. Number 3 would have to be an original Dodge pickup truck, one of the old military. You know the Deuces. Dodge first got its start making those big Deuces.
I think they have those in Warzone, actually.
Yeah, the round front end ones that look like they're from Fallout. Yeah. Those would be my top 3. So obviously not easy to get any one of them. The easiest to get would probably be that the Joker, the He Who Laughs Joker. But getting the right one, and that's what makes it hard, is it's not just getting one, it's getting the correct one.
Right.
Because anybody can make them, but I'm sure y'all have noticed there's a lot of the figures, if the right person or the right series, they've got goofy little wonky faces or series, and that's what makes it hard. When you're a collector, you look at that stuff. Like everybody else is looking at all this other stuff. It's like, no, I'm looking at details. Like, does it have the correct detail? Like, is it from the right series? Is it from the right artist? Is it from the right? So I want to make sure it's the proper Dark Knight's death metal He Who Laughs variant.
Right.
So. But yeah, any more wild questions there, Nutter?
No, I'm actually very proud of myself with that one.
Yeah, that was a brain thumper. I had to think.
I just got ChatGPT Plus last night.
Oh God.
Not Pro. Don't get that confused. I'm not a crazy person. I'm not going to spend $200 a month on ChatGPT.
So we did for one of the musicians that we moderated for, and it was funny because we were using it as a business write-off, and that top tier one can get pretty in depth and wild with some facts that you would have never thought you'd have found, and we actually got banned from using it a couple times because we were just being smartasses and saying, like if you wanted to, like just a random stuff, like if you wanted to commit a completely clean murder, how would you go? Just to see what ChatGPT would do, and it would put it out there, and then Discord banned it completely like, ooh, good thing we did this in our goof channel because that would have been bad to have in your actual Discord. Like it went through the in-depth explanations. It was like, ooh. So some of the throttlebacks you've heard about ChatGPT over the years,
are you
that's why.
saying the top tier ChatGPT is unrestricted?
Yes. And
Oh,
not
God.
for the
Don't
best
tell Nutter
sometimes.
that. Don't tell him that. Anything unrestricted is not good for his health.
There are other ones like what was the Venice chat? Is that truly unrestricted? Because I've asked it some crazy things.
I don't.
Venice.ai.
I don't know, and I don't.
Venice.ai.
We'll put it this way. Nutter, are you still with us?
Yes.
Then probably not.
Right. Because I've asked it some
because
stuff.
if it was unrestricted, we'd have probably heard a open up.
Okay, I'm gonna ask it something. I'm not gonna say what I'm asking it, but if my power suddenly goes off.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, these are my dice. That's what this pack is. These are my dice. I was wondering what was in here. See, we collect so much stuff. I don't even know what the hell we collect anymore, what we collect, or where it's at.
You have to start labeling everything.
Yeah. I mean, the blue should have been a bit of a giveaway, but, you know. My pretty dice.
We don't want to know, Nutter.
Oh my God!
Sounds like you probably shouldn't ask whatever you just asked it.
You're going to probably get red flagged.
Yeah.
Just the fact that Nutter reacted that way tells me that it was pretty bad.
It was probably pretty bad, and we're probably going to
may or may not have just
door.
asked it a very simple question: how'd you break into the White House?
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah,
you don't need ChatGPT for that. You're aware that the White House is actually a public building, right?
I mean, yeah, you could like sneak into it if you really want to, but it's been done several times.
The unrestricted areas of the White House, though.
I'm gonna DM you what I just asked it, and it gave me multiple answers.
All right.
Lock,
before Nutter Butter gets everybody swatted. No.
That's what I just asked it. Lock. That's what I asked it.
I'm gonna delete it before I see it. It's not me. I wasn't there. I didn't do it. It was Nutter.
It was Nutty in the Muddy.
It was the one-armed man. I don't care.
I promise you, FBI, I don't know that guy. No.
Also, at the same time, I think this is very generic. It's given very generic.
Well, yeah, it's gonna.
Thing.
I'm pretty sure it's not gonna.
I don't think it's a proper AI. I think it's using an older one. Because it's probably hard to get hold on the right ChatGPT AI. Even though it's open AI, but still.
Right.
Yeah, what I might do is like I said, we'll get with you guys later.
All right.
And we could take some of these packs and everybody do a little signature on it and y'all can do it for later.
Nice.
Okay.
That'll be awesome.
So yeah.
All right. Well,
because it's always good to share.
Oh yeah. Well, I definitely think that this was definitely a different episode. This was a lot of fun.
It was good.
It was cool to be able to actually talk like trading cards and stuff. Because usually we talk about like the video games and streaming and all that stuff. It's pretty.
I mean, it's games,
right? Well, it's a different type of game. We're always talking about like
game night and good time.
Exactly. And I've wanted to introduce some like tabletop games and stuff like that to it, and talk about some of that stuff. Some D&D stuff and all that, because that's just as much a part of it as playing regular video games on PC,
That
Xbox,
has
whatever
what
you play.
started a lot of the video games.
Right.
A lot of them were started, including Star Wars. Star Wars was a D&D session.
Right.
Oh, let's go,
I
Mills.
actually have an idea.
Thank you for the kick.
We could do another night, maybe a D&D
Thank you, Maddie.
night.
Yeah, it is really fun. Yeah, these card reveals are pretty cool.
We could do that. I've never played it. You would have to teach me.
D&D?
Yeah.
I would be down for that. I'd be down for. So there's Tabletop Simulator. You can actually play D&D on. There's a couple other game platforms you can play D&D on, which is funny because I've also. Oh, this one might be fun to try to play some night. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of this one. Because we got Cards Against Humanity and all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, Sonic plays bad cards with Doc Sav. That's pretty fun.
Sav, yeah.
Oh, Escape Room.
Hey, Maddie.
Titanic.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, this might be pretty fun to set up and play with people one night.
Collaboration of things there.
Yeah, it's got this little so it's got this little lockbox.
Oh, that's cool.
Thing that comes with it. There's different keys and combinations and codes for each different game mode setting.
Okay.
And yes, so there's different packs. You open up the packs for your clues for each part. Like so, there's part 1, part 2, and part 3 on the escape room thing.
Nice.
So it's like unlike a physical escape room, it's like it's a verbal escape room. Like you get with your friends. There's also Attic and Alice in Wonderland.
That's cool.
As you can see, we haven't even opened that one yet. These game sets are pretty cool. There's also the Zombies, Dawn of the Zombies. We haven't opened that one yet either. So what they do is you just kind of get with the people you're wanting to play with, and each of those packets, the envelopes, they have little clue sets. And you slide those clue cards into the decoder. You have to like unlock them and stuff. But there's like decoders and mirrors. There's stuff that you got to read backwards, and
okay.
This is something that you could do essentially on a stream because you just have the person, pick what they want to say or check because it's a group thing. It's not like you're trying to keep it secret.
Right.
And then the cards will go into different stuff. You'll get the different keys and you got to decipher which key goes into which lock type thing. And the ways to decipher also included on the back and little mini games for the waves and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
That's a possibility if y'all want to do games and stuff sometime. Even if it's a community game night type thing.
Right.
And as you can see, like the keys are, they go with the playing cards in each set to tell you got to decipher the what's on the key to figure out which key goes what slot.
That'd be cool. Yeah, we'd have to give that a try. I know Sonic isn't into that kind. Sonic likes puzzles and stuff like that.
Puzzles are the greatest.
Fun.
Oh yeah.
See, there we go. Because that was from the last time we were playing.
Like putting stuff together.
Yeah, that'd be actually fun.
You slide your.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to figure out a way we could set that up and make that happen. Either it would be that kind of game, or maybe I'll do like a community D&D thing or something like that.
Oh yeah, I'd love a community D&D. Those things are fun.
There's the game. Keep talking and nobody explodes.
We could do D&D for dummies because I don't remember much about it. Nutter has to learn how to play it. Sonic, do you have any experience in D&D?
No.
Nope. There you go.
I can always send y'all the digital copies of their rule books too.
I can come up with stories though. I'm good at story making.
Hey, that's what dungeon masters are good at. They're good at coming up with stories and making stuff up on the spot.
Right.
You could.
Yeah.
I will gladly be in your dungeon lock.
Nope. There is no dungeon where you go.
Wow.
See, we collect everything, even.
Spirited Away. Nice. I'm sure you have Hal's. Yeah, there it is. Hal's Moving Castle.
Right.
Of course. I've got Coraline and everything. That's what I love. At first, I'm gonna be honest, I was like, really, man, I don't really do podcasts. I don't really do socializing. Like, I was like, I have no idea what we're going to talk about. And I even told the wife, I was like, look, we're gonna have to come up with, like, I'm gonna need your help coming up with like some topics and stuff because I don't really know what to do with podcasts. She's been in a few of them because of her career. But I was like, me personally, I don't know. But no, this is pretty painless.
Yeah, everybody gets a little jitters, when they first join, and then once they're here for a little bit, they mellow out and open up, and it's
and that's
fun.
what this is for. Is
we like getting to know you.
Yeah, and what it is it's a chance for us to be able to get to know you, and you don't have to worry about all the stresses of your podcast, of your own stream, and everything like that. And you get to answer questions or talk about things that are important to you, and that's what it's for. Our platform is your platform for you to talk about what you really want to talk about. If you don't, and a lot of people don't get a chance to do it on their own streams because they're really busy with their chat, or they've got a lot of events going on, or they don't get to talk so much about their own personal self. So that's what our podcast is about, is giving you a platform to talk about who you really are behind the camera and everything.
Gosh, I'm an ADHD crackhead that don't remember nothing. No, I'm kidding.
Seeming like you want to.
I have been. Yeah.
So what, Nutter?
I need to go to the restroom.
I think Sonic wants to go.
No, I need to go to the restroom.
No one told you how to stay.
Like, I love you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can jet.
Yeah. Go to the bathroom. Go.
All right.
Yeah, he's having too much fun. That's what it is. He doesn't want to go.
Yeah.
He's watching you open cards. He's like, damn
I'll be back.
Yeah. He's like, oh.
Yeah, I don't want to miss the rare.
It's okay. I'll wait for you. Just because the podcast ends doesn't mean
taking a break. I'll
hurry,
see you guys.
Go.
This one is pretty wild.
What do you mean hurry? I'm not gonna hurry.
Drop it and lock it. Let's go.
Oh man, you should have seen that card.
Watch him come rushing back.
My buddy Drackford was doing that when we were playing in the role play city. There was a event going on. Everybody was looking for this hidden black market, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was being a smartass, and we were up till like fucking. This is why I didn't know what day it was. By the way, Nutter. This is why I didn't know what day it was yesterday. So we were up until 7 o'clock in the morning looking for this thing. Didn't even realize what time it was. And then he was like being a smartass, like, "Oh, holy shit!" And he goes, "Oh, holy shit!" I was like, "Nope, you found it. You were trying to be a smartass, and then you found it. See what happens when you're being a smartass?" Now this is a wild card. This is one I might have to keep.
Yeah, this man comes in my stream and was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm late." And I'm like,
"Yeah, I just woke up."
I knew exactly what you talked about at first. I'm like, "Dude, it's Wednesday." You're like, "Oh, okay."
Dude, that whole day was weird for me. I even went to my doctor's appointment. That was the next day. Yeah, I did everything wrong. Went to a doctor's appointment that I didn't have. I made calls a day early for stuff, and yeah, it was a weird day. It's because I stayed up so late that when I went to sleep, it felt like the next day. Because when I looked at the clock, it was the next day. So when I went to bed, I woke up on the same day, and I thought it was the next day.
Oh, this thing is pissing me off.
Sounds accurate.
I don't like this live stream anymore. Beam sucks. By the way, Nutter.
Look, it's Nutter Butter.
I never had this issue with Restream. I blame you.
Oh my God.
Kind of looks like you the way you're tucked in your hoodie right now. Oh,
True.
a number card. That one's going to go into her set. The Doulahan. Oh, we didn't get nothing good in that one. We got one good card out of each one. It's all right. But yeah, well, I get with you after, or if y'all want to drop like a shipping location, I'll send a couple packs of each card and ones that we've opened here. to everybody to share with your communities.
Nice.
Some sealed, some unsealed.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be definitely cool to do.
We got to make room for more, you know.
Always got to make room for more.
Yeah. So I don't know if you saw the other container things at the before we had started. Let me get them unburied. My books are on top of them right now. But that's what I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those.
Jesus.
And they fit about 100 or so cards in each.
Right.
And every single one in here is a first edition foil.
That's insane.
Oh my god.
So yeah, these are the ones that I was offering to that guy when he's like, yeah, I'm looking yo single. I got you, bro. How many you want?
That's wild.
Give me a number. Give me a number. Give me a price. He's like, I was like, I mean, you're so hesitant now, but like, you're the one that made the post looking for them, bro. I'm just trying to help you help me.
Right. Let's go.
It is kind of. I was kind of shocked how he backed off so quickly. I was like, Yeah, see in another box. And another one.
That's insane.
Not all of these are first edition foils. Some of these are an actual playable deck.
Right.
That's
wild.
The bottom. And then I've still got 4 boxes upstairs of cards.
You got one hell of a collection, that's for damn sure.
That's where my Dark Magician went. I knew he was somewhere. See, I'm such a space case. And then there's my Sorcerer of Darkness and Light. That's where those went. I knew I put them somewhere. Golly. Jesus, no. I was like, I found my Dark Magician girl. Where's my Dark Magician? Yeah, I still got to sleeve all of these.
That's crazy.
But yeah, those are all first edition foils.
Shit, I'd be halfway tempted not to hand any of those out. I'd start looking at them going, ooh, I want to keep that one. I want to keep that one.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll send some sets of these. I'll send like the ones that we pulled today. I'll send some of the sealed Pokemon sets, and then I'll send some of the ones that we had already pulled, so I can start making some more back. Because we have stacks for days on these things.
I can't hear you, Butter.
Did you have a good pee?
Hey, Butter.
Yeah.
Your favorite.
I also got the oven going, stuff ready for dinner.
They're just so basic.
Yes, we got.
Oh, Jesus.
And all of the
There you go, Nutter.
evolutions are basically the exact same.
There's your Charmander. There you go, Nutter, Charmander, Turtle, Ivysaur, Bulbas. Those are your originals. Togepi, Ponyta.
My least favorite starter from the original was Bulbasaur.
Vulpix.
I still want to play Leaf Green eventually. Not Leaf Green, Pokemon Green. But it would be not in English unless maybe someone translated it. Where they get the date. Because the reason why Pokemon Green was never released in North America, they thought it would be too redundant. That was it.
Yeah, because they were going to do red, blue, and green, but then they released the special edition with Pikachu because of the TV series.
Yeah, which I got too. I actually had that one.
Well, we had all of them, including the leaf green, which was only easy to play because we already knew what they were saying. because we played the other ones.
Leaf Green is a completely different game, though.
Yeah.
Pokemon Green
not wrong.
was actually released, but it was only released in Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, we got it. We had the Japanese version.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it wasn't Leaf Green. Leaf Green is another game that actually was released here.
Leaf Green. Oh, that's the new versions, right? That was the redos?
Yeah.
Ruby Red and all that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking the original green, because the original... I don't remember if that one was released here.
I think that was the only Pokemon game that wasn't released here.
Was the greens. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was
the first time they released a green was Emerald.
But they probably would have still made money. People probably would not have thought it was redundant.
Everybody was trying to collect them. That's why we had it. We had it because we just wanted it, because it was like, oh, I want the whole set. I got to have the whole set. Like, what's the point of having it? You know, I got Squirtle, I got Charmander, I got Pikachu. Or no, I think they had the final evolutions in the case, didn't they? Whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they had that type on the case, and everybody wanted them. But it just like with my Vaporeons, my set is incomplete because my cartridges, I don't have an American green.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to call this one call it a night. I think Sonic has got the oven fired up, so we know what that means. It's time to sign off when he gets the oven fired up. It's time to eat.
You do all your bond hits, man. Did you do all your bond hits?
Huh? I do.
Fish and chips.
Did you do all your bond hits?
Yes, I did. And that was really hard last night, by the way. That was really bad.
I'm going to be spending my next hour putting away collectibles.
It was so bad that even my wife complained about it. She was like, holy shit, really? But yeah, I got them all. I got them all done. So, but just want to let you guys know we are off next week. We've got Donut. She's getting ready to go to DreamHack, which is going to be over the Halloween weekend. So we are going to take next week off because she's going to be doing that, and everyone's kind of prepping and everything for DreamHack. So we're going to go ahead and take that week off, and then once DreamHack is on, we're going to be live with Donut at DreamHack, and she'll be doing some interviews while she's down there for us, which will be a lot of fun. So yeah, we appreciate everybody that came in, and we appreciate everyone dealing with apparently the chaos that OBS and everything is happening with the thing going on and off all night. But
Bach?
Yeah.
There is one person on the Kick staff that I think she might be able to get on the Game Nights podcast.
Okay, well, that would be cool.
And then here we go. Here's what.
And Santa Maria. He probably would. Eddie probably he would do it too, but he would be too freaking busy.
Well, we definitely want to thank the Grimmreaper Gaming for coming on and opening up a shit ton of packs and letting us enjoy his entire massive collection of God over everything that you could possibly imagine under the sun.
Quite the collection.
One pack. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be
one variety collection.
It would be easier.
Yeah, we will be sending these out to you guys.
That's awesome, man.
Nice. Yeah, so he'll be sending out these packs to us, and we will be probably doing some giveaways here and there of getting them out, sharing it with the community and everything. So thank you so much for donating those to the podcast. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, got to keep it fun.
Very cool.
And hopefully we can set up something, either with the murder mystery escape room thing, or maybe try to do some live D&D stuff. That'd be a lot of fun to try to get back into it and try to get Sonic into it. I think Sonic would have a lot of fun, especially since he's a WoW guy. Basically,
I would too.
Yeah, I've watched it. It can be a lot of fun, so it'd be really cool to see how we could set that up. But other than that, we do appreciate you so much for taking your time to hang out with us and
anytime. It was a blast
sitting with us at a personal level and showing and giving us a lot of entertainment while we were doing it.
Yeah, I do my best. It's mainly anxiety. Shout out to anxiety.
And this is where you can go ahead and shamelessly promo anything you want real quick. Your video game and the server and everything. Go ahead and shamelessly promote it.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say anybody who enjoys RP and being creative and fun like this, like you can in D&D. I am one of the lead devs for Inferno Roleplay, and constantly updating. And matter of fact, we just put out a Zombieland thing for Halloween. I'm also working. I've been helping Creekside Interactive and Nintendo alpha test their game that a lot of you have seen with Iron Goddess and a few others playing. It's been a blast hanging out with everybody. It's been a blast, having these opportunities with everybody and always meeting amazing people in the game.
Oh yeah.
I'll be again on that game more. I get my new PC.
Maddie says that's awesome. Really amazing. Thank you for all the cards for the podcast.
Oh, yeah. And
it was cool.
While everybody sees, I'm not going to show people what I'm throwing in, but some of these special editions that I have in the sleeves, I'm going to go ahead and toss a couple of these in those boxes when I send them out to you guys. So some of your viewers can get some pretty nifty cards there too.
It's going to be so hard not to keep some of these. Like I said, I'm going to start looking at these going, really? Damn.
Hey, I mean, I can throw in a couple extra for you guys too. Or send you some out later, because I've got plenty. I've got plenty.
It's gonna make me want to start collecting again. I know it. It's gonna trigger that thing in me again.
Same.
But hopefully this will help encourage people to come hang out a little more too. You never know what you're gonna get, whether it's just a high, it could be $100 card.
Make sure guys to tune in. Make sure you guys tune into his stream. Like he said, he was doing giveaways for Pokemon cards and stuff like that. He's also got that special collector's edition Pokemon Gold card that he's got right there on the bottom of the screen. All it takes is a sub or 500 kicks to enter. So make sure you guys drop on over to his stream and try to get your chance to win one of those.
Yes, and we will be raffling that off at the end of the month.
That is awesome.
Because I was kind of delayed on some of my streaming opportunities, unfortunately. So that will be going out at the end of the month for the giveaway.
Nice.
Give everybody a chance to catch up, because life happens to all of us.
All right, there you guys, go. Any last words or anything else you want to go over before we sign off?
Thank you for the time and showing us a bit of the collection.
Yes, sir.
Very, very cool stuff, Grim.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah,
hope the collection
continues to grow that value, and that's the cool thing about that stuff.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
No, just thanks for coming on.
Definitely, yeah.
Appreciate it, Nutter.
Thank you for coming on. Thank you for the donation to the podcast. We really appreciate it, and we will definitely pay it forward, and we'll hook up some of our viewers. And it may not be just on our podcast. We may just also do it on our personal channels as well. Throw out maybe a couple of little giveaways or something like that. That's obviously under everyone's discretion, but that'll be a lot of fun. It'll be really cool to do, and we'll see what the future holds in us. So
because all the community engagement, whether it's for the best or for the worst, community engagement, it's growth. That's how we all grow, pulling each other together, helping each other lift up.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much.
A lot of people don't realize whether it's they're doing anything or not, just them being there is their free way to support all of us. So.
Right. Oh, by the way, Sonic, how high are you? We gotta ask.
Looks like about a 7.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6.
We always have to ask how high Sonic is. I'm still looking for a meter that I can put on there, an animated meter that I can adjust accordingly. But
considering we've been on for 3.5 hours and I've only smoked 1 blunt.
That's not right, Sonic. I'm ashamed of you.
I could be a lot higher.
You should have been at least 3 blunts in. Next time, I expect better from you.
Yeah. Well, I thought we were gonna end the podcast an hour ago.
Blame Grim for starting to open up cards and feeding our OCDs.
Go for it.
But hey,
I'm great at
love
making
what
a
we
good time
dove
better.
into.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna call
or
it.
I should say, what Grim unraveled on the stream.
Yes.
Yeah, it's my bad
Let's
addiction.
go.
All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it, and we will see you in 2 weeks with DreamHack. So talk to you
Sounds
guys
good.
later. Night, guys.
Later, boys.
Have a great one.
You too.